Oh, it's like fucking perfect. Hoi Hoyland. Let me just redeem my ticket. Oh wait, I'm poor. Maybe you can afford tomorrow's? Tomorrow will be cheaper. Tomorrow will only be 20,000 because it won't be an option. Today is an option between cat and cougar. But that is, you know, day 3 of cat avatars. Tomorrow, there'll be no choice. I'm 16K and I have student debt. Well, I don't think you'll get 4K in a day. I think you're a host. Also, you're not gonna get a refund on tech. Well, actually, we will probably finish, hi Yuki, and hi Pixel. We will probably finish taxes today. So tomorrow will actually not be another cat day. It will be, hi Kodiak, it will be a beach day. At which point, I will refund the taxes paid. And so you should get, what was it for you? A 10,000 payout? So you could potentially afford the, not the Monday outfit, but the Tuesday outfit. Which, okay, that one will be the cheap 20K. Pixel. Pixel. Whoops, Wordle spoilers got Wordle in 4. You're lucky that I finished it, so I already had done it, but... Hi, Global. Mother, I had a nightmare? Oh, what was it about? Oh. Also, hi, Kodiak. Howdy. Hi, Nick. Yulind is best cutie. Fuck you, Pixel. This is weird. Normally, the outfit and ticket has such a, like, race. And, like, nobody's done it yet, so I almost feel like... I can't start. I feel like I'm waiting for somebody to pick it so I can, like, switch to the outfit and do the thing. Global retained outfit and ticket. That is not who I expected to get it. Thank you, Global. Hi, GD. Hi, Hobbit. Default Lind. Damn it, Global. That's not an option. There, we can talk about my thing. I woke up. Yes, we can talk about your thing, but also you need to pick an outfit. You need to pick cat or cougar. I saw it before it was deleted. If you haven't done your Wordle by 10 a.m. the day of, I mean, were you even really gonna get it done? Granted, Yuki's German, so this joke doesn't work as much on them, but... Fat ass wizard casts fireball on you. Yuki love, hi, I see, meow, Pixel. Global, fucking pick one. If you don't pick one, I'm picking cougar for you, because you always call me mom, and that's a lot more mom coded than the other one. 10 a.m. my time is 1 a.m. to 4 a.m. of America. Meow, meow. They both fucking meow, Global. Both cats and cougars meow. You need to be, like, more, like, actually pick one. Hi, Kyle. Morning, Mao. No cougars roar. No. Cougars can roar, but they still meow. Cats cannot roar. And only, exclusively, meow. Roar XD. Cougar fine. We will do cougar, same as yesterday. I like this outfit. There's a few outfits that, like, I see them come up in the thing and I'm like, I don't really want to wear this one. I'm kind of like that with cheerleader. Because I really dislike the shoes in cheerleader. I'm not always excited to wear kimono, although sometimes I am. Sometimes I'm like, oh, I dig kimono. Let's see. Stream avatars. Okay. Cougar I'm always down to wear. Beach 3 and Beach 2 I'm always down to wear. Mechland might be my favorite outfit. Punkland I'm okay with. Maid I like. Beach 1 I like. Cheerleader probably one of my least favorites. Kimono is literally how I feel that day. I really like wearing Gyaru. Pajamaland is one of my least favorites. I really hate the shirt on Pajamaland. That shirt pisses me the fuck off. Succubus I really like. Bunny I really like. Elf I really like. I really liked Fee, the Skyward Sword one, initially. And now I kind of like hate it because it needs so much work. And it's like, I really like the outfit. But like just, you know, on days I have to wear it, I'm like, oh, I haven't fixed this yet. I wish I, you know, had this done. Fishing Lind is okay. It's kind of the same as Punk where it's like, I don't dislike it. Cat I really like. Ruined is one of my favorites. This is your answer moment. You said Cougar, so that's a clear answer, yes. Thank you for picking one, Global. Global Wave. No, actually, Cougars are actually more likely to act like a cat and purr and meow. Same as cheetahs. I miss the sweater dress. That's still on the Skyward Fee one. That's still there, it's just purple with gold stripes. Do you plan to tweak the ones you're not happy with, or are you focused on making new ones? Okay, I really want to fix the ones that I have problems with. It's just, usually making a new outfit is way fucking easier than fixing the old ones. The reason those old ones aren't fixed yet is because it's something that A, I don't know how to do, or B, is really fucking tedious. And so like, a new outfit, it's like, oh, I find an outfit I like, I slap it in Unity, and typically, I can get it done real quick. When I found the cat outfit, initially that was like an hour of work. Initially that was like literally slap it in Unity, put it together, done. And then there was tweaking to it that was like, okay, I can make this better. But I was in a place where I was happy with it within an hour. It's just like, the changes I need to make to those outfits I don't like is, it's usually just stuff that is, I either don't know how to do or is very tedious. With Cheerleader, I really like that outfit. Except for the shoes. The shoes are like fucking ginormous boots, and so I either need to find new boots, which cost money, or I need to like fucking sculpt those boots or something, which I don't really want to do. I think I could sculpt them. I could probably sculpt them just fine, but I really don't want to. The pajama outfit, that's just a bad shirt. It's just a bad shirt and it needs like a new t-shirt. But that sounds really fucking hard to do. Again, either finding a new shirt that I like or sculpting it, and that's a level of sculpting that I just don't know how to do. I wouldn't be able to fix that one. Skyward Sword, the Fee outfit. I need to figure out making arms invisible with like the arms exclusively separate from the rest of it, which that's something that I don't even begin to know how to do. I thought I knew how to do it. If it was Poyomi, I probably would have known how to do it. But on Little Toon, it's a little bit more complicated, I think. I really need to fix the sleeves, which I don't have a fucking clue how to do that one. I think that's literally adding more vertices into the sleeve, making sure they're bound properly with the texture mat, and then adding cloth physics to them, which, holy fuck, that's a lot. I don't know how to do half of the things I just said to do. I know what they are, I don't know how to do them. I need to figure out the blue skin. The blue skin on Fee is something that I'd like to do that I have not figured out at all. Doesn't look good in my eyes. I also need to recolor it a bit. The hair is a wrong blue and the sleeve is a wrong blue. It's the Fee one needs a shit ton. Yulind, what is in the window behind you? I need to move this way. Nothing? Yeah, I see fires around, but where'd they go? I have no idea where my chat went. Is he even here? He is in the world somewhere. I just have no fucking clue where. I have a feeling he's probably in the cave over there exploring. I am up. Ah, okay. This is icy. Yulind, I need your opinion. How mean do I get to be to my D&D players? Whatever level of meanness will be most fun to them. If they want you to be sadistic and crush them, go for it. If they would be really upset by you just undermining, you know, cool plays they've done and just making sure that they lose no matter what in a situation because you think it'd be really, really cool to have this guy, that is a bad Dungeons and Dragons DM habit. Don't do that. Mage wave. So cute, but I am up high. Hold on, did you tell me to look at the window just so that I'd go, huh? I don't see anything there. What are you talking about? Alright, buddy, alright. I see as the squirrel grappler. Octomage. I had an idea. So basically, I want to stream on the alt channel more. But what stops me from doing that is that, I just have spent so much time doing other things. And I got the idea of, it'd be really nice to, let's say Cairo is playing Final Fantasy or something, that I play a game, and then I have like a small window of him playing a game. So like, let's say, where is it? Inventory. Let's say, you know, I'm hanging out with Cairo and he's playing a game. And this is basically the stream window, and you know, my VTuber is here. There would be like a small window like this with his VTuber window like that, right? That's fine. That's easy to set up. What I thought would be really cool though, is if every minute it switched. So like, it would be this, and then after a minute, where can I draw this? It would then go to this, and my stuff would be like this, and his stuff would be on the big side, right? Where just every minute it would like, you know, just swap back and forth with a cool transition. I was like, that'd be really fucking cool to do. I have no fucking clue how to set stuff up like that. You're gonna use him as your Subway Surfer? That's fucked up. No, it's just like, a lot of the times when he's playing something, he's the focus, but I'd like to be doing something. You know, so like, I think it'd be cool to, he's going through, Final Fantasy. He's playing Final Fantasy, and I'm just like playing Path of Exile, and it's kind of just swapping back and forth between, you know, who you're looking at. So it's easy to keep an eye on Cairo, but it's not just a minimized window. That sounds like something you can do with OBS. It very much sounds like OBS could do it. I just, like, I haven't even looked into doing this. And then, like, I bet you can change scenes with a script. Hi, Chewie. I think it, so changing a scene with a script, I know people can do that. I know Kyo and Maru do that, where, like, Kyo has an AFK screen, and then when he comes back, he has a little transition setup of, you know, the frame, it's, auto level pitch. His frame is like, here, I need to put it here. It'll be like this, and then he'll pop and be like, yeah, boop, and like he'll bop the screen like that, and then it goes back to his first screen. Hi, Ronmu. But I don't want it to like, so that's where you're covering the seams with something, right? Hi, Kumi. That's where like, you have this screen, and you have this screen, and it's just switching between the two. There's no, like, transition between them, but there is a, like, well, I guess technically a transition between them that covers that scene. Whereas what I want is like both are showing and it's just like adjusting them, right? It's not a full like scene transition. It's more like a parameters adjustment on the fly. Which if I could automate that to switch between the two on like a minute basis would be really fucking cool. And then if there was like, you know, let's say Cairo's doing a cutscene, right? And then it'd be like, okay, I don't really want to watch I don't really want to watch Path of Exile. So we like pause that and focus on the Cairo stream. And like, I don't know, it brings up like a little popcorn emote in front of my character. That just sounds like really fucking cool to me. Sent you a post that is linking 2 different plugins for it. It might work for you. Okay, okay. Every minute would be so disorientating. You can definitely set something up like that in OBS using the scene transitions. Well, so I don't want it to be disorientating, Pixel. Like literally, how do I? I wish I could do like 2 prints. I wish I could like have 2 prints out. I want it to be like, literally if these hands are the screens, you know, one's in front and one's like just in the corner compared to it, right? And then like it just switches. And so like it's not even like a transition at all. It's just one gets bigger. You see it get bigger. You see it like every time it switches. And maybe a minute would be fast, but I've seen them do that for racing games. Hi, Nut Junior. Thank you for the follow. You can definitely set something up like that in OBS using the screen transitions. You could even bind it to a hotkey, or you can change scenes with a script. Yo, comfy Yulind. Sent you posts that's linking. I've seen them do that for racing games. Like they resize, right? They resize. It's not a full scene transition. It is not a, it is not a like, so you click the thing on the left and it switches. I'd want it to like literally do one grows and then when it's the other one's turn, that one goes back to being a fourth of the screen. Like the Lego game split screen switch? Maybe? I haven't played a Lego game in like 15 years. What are we at? Oh god, we're at 18 already. Okay, we should probably start. We should probably start stretching. I need to fucking... Okay, felt like I had something in my eye. I think it was an eyelash. Mother is finally going to learn stinger transitions. I don't know about that, but... I saw a turtle on my walk today. I walked this morning. Gave the dog her mile walk. And, we saw a turtle. Literally, there's like a pond that we walk by. And we walked by it, no turtle. Literally 2 minutes later, we're coming back by the same pond. This turtle had like unburied itself from the dirt under the road and was like waking up from its like hibernation. It was just like it didn't even react to us walking by. We walked within like 5 feet of it and it was just like, and like, I took a picture of it, but. Oh my god, Vidal. He was just a little guy. Did I see clipping there? I do. I do see some slight clipping there. No, that's my idea for a little transition thing. Where the turtle at? I've not posted it anywhere. I was thinking about sending the picture of it to my dad, because he likes, you know, taking pictures of every animal he sees on his walks. Admittedly, I sweat bullets anytime I send a text message, especially an image to my parents, because it's like, hey, there's a scratch on the front door. I'm going to take a picture of it and you know, hey, did this happen before or after you know, the movers. Is this something that just happened, right? And I'll open up my camera roll, and it's like, okay, select the most recent picture. Dude, my fucking hands keep turning off and drifting me. Oh my god, I hate this. I'll send them, you know, I'll select the most recent picture, and then, it is surrounded by pictures of me in cosplay and naked and nude photos. And I'm like, wow, it'd be really fucking bad to send any of these to my dad. I really hope I only click this one. Okay, check it, double check it, triple check it. Haven't selected any nudes. Phone, please don't glitch out and send the wrong picture. I sweat bullets anytime I send a picture like that to my parents. To anyone, really, but most of all, my parents. Hi, Techno. Morning, Lynn. I'm groggy again. Well, do you get to sleep in today? Skill issue, just don't talk to your parents. I like talking to my parents, and I get a pretty sweet house with low rent because of it. I do? Hell yeah. Oh, oh, oh. I'm tilted. I'm tilted. Can I walk around and fix this? I'm still not fixed. I'm still tilted. This is my hands on the side of my index. This is my hands on the side of my head. Come on, fix. I hate, like, trying to walk around the room to, like, fix it. Grr. Is that fix it now? Okay, that fixed it. Ankle lifts. We're in ankle lifts. And that fixed it. Immediately gets tilted again. Dude, I don't know what's going on. I might spend today just trying to troubleshoot stuff and, like, test using different USB drives. Hi, Dark Pikachu! Or USB ports, and, 3 of my base stations say they have, like, a firmware update. I might try doing that just to see if it fixes it, because, like, I have 4 base stations. There's no reason I should just gray screen and, like, drift off to the side for standing in the middle of my room. That should not be happening. Ugh, 2 done. I say I'm gonna do that, but I see myself getting fucking lazy with it. I should at least update the things. That should be easy. That should be a simple, like, hey, they've got Bluetooth now, so fix that. And then, the hand is easy to fix. Completed today's Wordle in 4? I think I got it in 5. I think it took me 5 times, and I was like, I think I sat on it for like 4 hours. I think I started it right at midnight, and then literally, I just had it open, staring at it, and I was like, you know, in between rounds of Blackout and the other games we were playing last night, I die, and I look at it and be like, what the fuck is this thing? And so, I got to like 5, maybe it was 5 or 6, I don't know. I got to like, you know, a point where I was just like, I literally have all the things, it's just what fucking word could possibly be these letters? So that's why you keep having it left on? If it's on a Saturday, Chewy, or another day, but sometimes if I'm doing something, I'll just have it up, and I'll be like, oh, we're playing a game, you know, fucking pew pew, pew pew pew. Oh, I died, okay. I've got 3 minutes till the next round, pop it back open. Could it be this word? What about this word? Like, I'll do it between games. Which, by the way, I fucking popped the fuck off in Blackout last night. We had a round with 20 people, so 3 murders, and I killed all 3 of them. I single-handedly killed every single murder in this lobby. And, did I look cool when I did it? No. No, I looked like a fucking loser that screamed like a little girl, to the point that someone literally was laughing at me, rolling on the floor, going like, holy shit, that was real fear. However, I stand by my statement. I killed all 3 murderers. The funniest shit. Dude, Hobbit. So, what happened was, I'm in the music room. And, Spiderling, he comes running at me. And so, I think I've got the sword, and I just throw it at him, shunk, kill him. Dore comes up behind him, and I'm like, well, if Dore's the murderer, I'm gone. But he's not. He goes, oh, you got him? Nice kill. And he runs to the side. I'm like, well, I'm not dead, so I trust Dory then. I'm picking up my sword. As I'm picking it up, Dory goes, by the way, if you see Micaiah, they're the murderer. I'm running from them. And I go, okay. I look right. The fucking orange eyes are, like, coming at me through the darkness. Like, I just see the orange eyes just, like, approaching me. And I just fucking, and, like, I just fucking threw the sword. I very much muted my screen right now, guys, but I probably peaked my mic last night. And just, like, it was guttural. It was visceral. It was true fear. And Micaiah didn't have a throwing weapon. If they did, I would have been fucking dead. But they had a baseball bat. And so I threw it and killed them for the second person. And that scream alone, just Dory was on the ground. Dory was just like fucking laughing there. Hi DJ Void Gaming. Why am I in Terraria? Because I think it's a really fucking cool map in VR chat. I think the 3D Terraria 1 is a little offensive, but 2, look how fucking cool this place is. This place is awesome. It's got all these trees. There's a cave over this wrong hand. There's a cave over here that's like a whole network like down below. It's like a ton of shit under there. Summoned King Slime. There's also, I can make it the whole place crimson. I can make the whole place void. I remember him coming back to the lobby going, oh. I sat there laughing with Dory, literally fucking crying laughing, because my screen was so fucking true fear. I did say void, I meant corruption. It's crimson. Crimson, that's what it is. Crimson or corruption, not void. I saw Dory just sat down laughing via spectate. Yeah, that was him laughing at my fucking fear. You joining in on Wednesday, by the way? If I can. It's more repo, right? Or was he thinking the gnome game? I'd probably do the gnome game. If you would have said void, then I would pull you into the void. I'm sorry, it's not the void. Is there a void in Terraria? There's the Aethernum biome, or the Aether biome, which kind of turns the borders into a void. The gnome game, if the mods get added to R2 Modman. I'll be honest, I'd much rather play Repo, but if it's gnome, I could play it. After that, I think I went and turned in a key. It turned night again. I think I started running into the basement, and I saw Freyna, and Freyna looks up at me, and they just, they've got a knife, and they're just like, up the stairs stabbing, and I was just like, ah! And I just like threw the sword down. I think they got me, but I also got them, so it was like, yippee, I killed all 3. There is a void if you run a corrupted world? Okay. I expect a lot of scuff if we do the gnome game. I also expect a lot of scuff. I mean, honestly, Wednesdays just always tend to be scuff, just because the universe fucking wills it. Even when we play a low mod game, no updates, same pack as last time, should be no issues. The universe just decrees, hey Koyo, fuck your internet, and it's just like, there's nothing he can do. Oh, summons giant hands. You are going to the void. Lamo. Dude, I felt so bad for him, Chewy. One, I know what it's like to be in that position where you're streaming and it's just disconnect, fuck you, disconnect. It's miserable, and like being under the pressure of performing is like, it's literally like, going up on stage and the mic feeds back and you're just like, hopefully that wasn't mic feeds back in. It's literally awful. 2, I felt a little extra bad because I had invited my friend Dove. I was like, hey, come play Repo with us if you want. And she's like, yeah, sure, I'll be there. And then it was just disconnect, disconnect, disconnect. I think she got to do like one round. Actually, I don't even think she got to do, I think she got to do the one round that got wiped because it disconnected at the end. And it was just like, summon giant hands, you are going to the void. Is the void nice? Is it like, are they friendly? Well, now I still remember the shit when we went through when we hosted Minecraft. All the shit I went through. That was a weird issue because they had issue joining. Dove was they had an issue joining, but then it was just the 3 disconnects. It was like, okay, yay, you're finally in. And you're out again. What are we at? We're at 31 minutes and arm pulls. I got distracted. Oh, this feels crazy on my back today. I think I slept wrong, and my lower back has like 2 spots of like, ooh, this fucking hurts a little bit. And so doing this stretch, I'm like, oh, I fucking feel it. Lunges. Chewy, I think you said you used to get on VR chat a lot. Have you seen the fish map in VR chat at all? Like, you're probably aware of it, but have you, like, gone there in desktop mode or something? Nope. That's crazy to me. But I know about it. I think about this map and I'm like, dude, Koyo would have been there streaming for like 3 months straight. And he's in his I'm so fucking over VR chat phase that I'm like, no, it's not fair. Yulind, I did it. I joined you all for game night briefly. I was a little worried about it, Techno. Prob Labs was perfect. Prob Labs is like, your hitbox doesn't matter at all. Blackout, you'd have had people a little upset with you if you killed them in Blackout. Have you played Prob Labs before, Techno? Yeah, that's why I didn't say fast travel. Hi, B, I have. But I know what, if push comes to shove, I run out of things to do and go nuts. Maybe I'll try fish mat. It's not bad in desktop. It is better in VR, but it is not bad in desktop. Dog, there was some motherfucker that was in the ground in Blackout. Was there? I remember somebody complaining about it. But like, I looked at the 3 killers that round and all of them were fine. So I was like, who's the problem? Yes, it was probably me. Wait, was it Frozen? Cause no, it couldn't have been Frozen. Cause Frozen literally just wasn't playing the game. They just wanted to like walk around with their goofy little legs. Their name started with an R? We had somebody at Blackout who they didn't really want to play. They were just like, oh, I'm just having fun with my friends. And they've played other times, but last night they were like, yeah, I'm not going to play. So they had a bunch of custom walk animations. And there was one night where it's like me and Freyna, and we're in the like dining room together, like, you stay over there. If you don't stay over there, I'll fucking kill you. But, you know, you're going to stay over there, right? Frozen walks by, and they glow. Everybody can see them at night. And they had an animation so that their legs literally matched their arms. But not like alternating. Like, they move their right hand up, and their left leg goes like this. And it's just, their leg stays perfectly straight and just matches. So they're like running through, going like... it's hard because I'm not moving, but like... literally their legs just going up with their arms like this. And it was the fucking stupidest thing that was like, what am I looking at? That sounds goofy. It was very goofy. It was very much like, this isn't humanly possible, but you've got it set up so that your leg bones are matching your arm bones. They had another one where, their legs would just turn into jello and they would slide around on their butt with their legs just like dragging behind them. And they were just like, yeah, I just want to have fun with people reacting to this. Oh, who was it? There was somebody who hadn't been there for like, they hadn't been there for months. It was their first time playing Blackout in like half a year. And, they fell for it. They fell for the old Yulind special. The fake key. And so I put the fake key. There's a cabinet I always put it in. So that people go into the kitchen, they open the cabinets, and they see this key, and they go, oh! Fake key, damn it. They fell for the fake trap, too. They saw the key, and they went, oh, hell yeah. Wait, I can't... oh, it's fake! And unfortunately for them, there was like 3 people there that were just like, ah, you fell for the fake key, ah! They were like, fuck you, man, I haven't done this in months. Like, people were fucking roasting them for it. And it was like, I'm sitting there, having been the one that placed the key, just like, tee-hee. That sounds good. There are also several people with ping from Narnia. I know people were complaining about Freyna, because they do have Australia ping, and there's some games where, like, it's just, you don't beat them in a fucking ping fight. I saw them just stare at it and just started cackling at them. I didn't want to say their name. I mean, so, I don't mind saying, like, you know, this person has bad ping. That's not something that's, like... I don't feel the need to big post that one. But they did stab me from across the foyer with this and up the stairs. There was one time where they were running at me, and I was like, if they move their hand, I'm fucking killing them. And then before their hand moved, I died, and I was like, what? And I was like, okay, Australia ping. And then like 2 or 3 rounds after that, I kind of saw them, and I was like, don't give them any grace, because Australia ping. And I fucking crazy early threw on them and got them. I need a drink. I did the fake key thing, and now my throat's like, it hurts. I think P-Tigger thinks I'm from Australia now. Because there was a moment, Hobbit, where, P-Tigger was the murderer. And I watched them kill somebody. And I'm just like, I just walked into this room after they killed somebody. So I've got a knife, and I'm like, okay, line up the shot. Or no, I might have been the murderer. I don't know. I wanted to kill P-Tigger. They're in the study. They're running along the wall, and so I'm like, okay, the moment they stop running, I throw it to line up the shot. And they're like away from me, right? They're like, you know, they're facing this way, running along a wall like this. They get to the corner, and I'm just like, okay. And I threw it and killed them. And then I get back to the lobby, and they were like, what the fuck was that ping? What the fuck was that? You entered the room for, like, I saw you enter this room 7 seconds, and then I just died. And I was like, what? That's, to me, that was like, that's gotta be a you ping thing. Because, like, for me, I just walked in the room, saw them running along the wall, and then killed them. But for them, it was like, I guess they were looking at that corner and didn't see me, and like, I don't know. I don't know how it comes off as a ping thing to them. Whether that's like they just didn't see me and thought I teleported in and they just died, or genuinely if I have no idea. To me, it was like, how was that ping, huh? Blackout was fun last night. Blackout was probably the most fun of the games last night. Prob Labs is always fun. The problem is, I was having like FPS issues. My Steam VR launched in like a bugged manner, and so I had to like reset it twice, and so Prob Labs was just weird for me. Hi, Zuvi! Might just be some Rego old VR chat, Lancey. Yeah. Hi, Chewy. Hi, Jack. Wave. Hi, Techno. We did Prob Labs. We did Blackout. We did Trouble in Terrorist Town, which I don't think I shot a single person there. I kind of just hang out and was like, yep, I'm here till the next game. Whoopee! And then, trash compactor. Dog fuck TTT. Prop Labs is also just the first instance, so you get that feeling of, oh, this is happening tonight or not? Yeah. Don't shoot people, Yulind, that's illegal. What if they're terrorists? What if they're terrorists and I'm a detective and it's my job to shoot them? No, TTT, I understand why people will have fun there. It's not my type of game. I don't really, have fun with it. I know some people in the group are extremely vocal about how much it sucks and they hate it and, like, it's a waste of time and only expletives like that game. And I was like, you gotta think of that. I hate how shit doesn't work like it's supposed to. You gotta think of it like you are queuing as tank in your Overwatch group and you're giving your other friends their turn to be DPS. Cause like, I watch people like Eris play it, and he has a grenade, he pulls the pin, and he blows up 5 people, and he just goes back to the lobby fucking cackling like, yippee, I killed so many people, yay! And it's like, okay, yeah, he's having a lot of fun. It's just, you gotta give those people their turn to have fun. Man, I miss TTT. There's a TTT in VR chat. It's not quite the same, it's a little bit different rules, so I've heard people be like, it's not the same, why do they call it TTT? This is bullshit, but... Also, I saw Yansu drop a C4. I call it out. I kill him. I get killed. Hobbit, you gotta understand that, like, I don't know if he disarmed it, but he was fiddling there for like a minute. It wasn't like anybody saw him drop it. Like, you saw him drop it and call it out, but like, the C4 is here. You're over here with me going, Yansu did it, Yansu did it. And then there's other people over here, and like, so when you call out way over here, it's Yansu. They don't see that. So what they see is Yansu fucking in front of the C4, potentially disarming it. Obviously he didn't, but you know, just fiddling with it. And then they see you kill him, so they're like, oh, this guy that was disarming the C4 just got killed by Hobbit, gun him down. Pulled out a second one, the same spot, he didn't move. I didn't see him pull out the second one, but I also don't have a fucking clue what's going on in that game. To me, it's very understandable, Hobbit. I hate how shit doesn't work like it's supposed to. TT has been a Gmod game mode for over a decade, just to make it work the same. Only if you're in your Detective Lind outfit. I don't have one yet. I think we have 2 more lunches. Oh my god, we're at 44. If only I could friends who could share the DPS role. Icy run tank healer this map. See, you say that, Icy Fire, but I also know you're just a fucking people pleaser. And so, I imagine you get into an Overwatch group with people, you just immediately go tank, and people go, oh, he went tank so fast, he probably doesn't even want a DPS. And then you just go, I'm just happy to be here with friends. And so they never know that you actually want to play DPS. They just think, oh, he likes tank. This is convenient for me. I know what you are, Icy Fire. Nope. Ran with 1 tricks in Overwatch? The deep one. Ugh. Ugh. 3, 4, 5. Okay. Come here, Icy. Icy, come here, get your head pats. Splat. I love this fucking music, guys. Terraria songs fucking rule. Dude, I'm so fucking eager to, like, not be walking the dog in the morning. Because I already feel sticky and sweaty. Like, I already feel gross. And, like, when I do that stretch and, like, the back of my hamstring is stuck to the back of my forelegs, and it's just, I get up and just, like, feel it, I'm just like, ugh, I don't like that. Terraria OST do be goated? True. Toe touch? I forgot the key was still here. Splits. I have one regret from yesterday. Oku did a DJ set, and I was really bad. I didn't look at what time his DJ set was. I thought it would just be late, like 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. like normal. But it was really early. It was like 11 p.m. my time. And so, like, we're playing Blackout, and Oku joins. I was like, wait, did you finish your DJ set already? He's like, yeah, dude. And I was like, fuck! Ow, ow, ow. Ow, ow, ow. 3, 2, 1. I think that's what Micaiah left for a bit for. I imagine so. I know Asuka left it a bit early because they had a lot of blaring lights there. And Asuka's like, yep, I have a headache now. I cannot be at this DJ set. Console IC didn't start as people pleaser. Just ran with a 76 player who was never the problem. IC do this. That. The other next time. You cost us the game. I'm gonna give you a grenade with the pin pre-pulled. One of those I see. Also, lol, 76 player. Soldier 76, fine character. But it's really like the, yeah, I want my ult to just play the game for me. Turn on auto aim. Ugh. Who even plays him, SMH? Hi, Joe. I don't think I played him much. I think if I was DPS, I'd play Mei. I'd play Mei. This is long before the weird defense and changes and whatnot. I'd play Mei or Torbjorn. Hi, Wrath. If you're going to play 76, just play another hero that is better. Eventually I fell into, if I'm playing healer, I'm playing Zenyatta. If I'm playing, tank, it was Winston or Reinhardt. I preferred Winston, but there was a Reaper in every fucking game. And Reaper was just like, yeah, I delete Winston, so okay, I guess I play Reinhardt. Main characters, I like the heal because healer never helps me. Hi, Icy Wrathwave. Blah. We did splits. We have 4 stretches left. Cami squats. Donkey's plank. Easy. Ugh. I don't know why. Normally I want to do like any kind of bending over, my legs bend. But in that cami stretch they didn't. I'm like, oh, they're not bending for once. That's nice. Oh god, the squats. Community goal raised. We will refund the taxes. And we'll do a beach day yesterday. I think we did the Golden Week outfit last time, so we're back to our newest beach outfit. God, it's already been that long since I did that one? That's crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 squats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 squats. I don't know why. I suddenly got reminded of the clouds and I want to see the dragon cloud. This guy right here. It's like a big dragon. There's like 4 special clouds. There's the bunny. There's a dagger. Oh, there it is. Dagger. And I think there's a Cthulhu cloud. Yep, there it is. Cthulhu cloud. I fucking love this map. Hi, Alterator. Hi, Alterator. What? Hand, please. It just died twice. Hi, Alterator. Where's the Moo Cloud? Doesn't exist. Dwagon, Dwagooner. Hi, cutie. Oh, whose emote is that? How is you? I'm good. I'm good. I want a nap. I was up till 4 a.m. last night. I got plenty of sleep, but I also, woke up, walked the dog. I just feel exhausted, I just feel like, ugh. I could just sleep. I just, go to bed. Not really, lack of sleep, just, been busy the last couple days, and I'm like, I just want to go to bed. Hi, Donbara. We're at 4 squats. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Currently on a 125 streak. Hell yeah. 6 squats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 8 squats. 2 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ugh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ugh. Oh, my legs are starting to feel it at the end there. Ugh. Donkey kicks. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ah. Boy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ah. Ah. Hi, DJ. Hi, Kana. Doing cat things, I see. Hi, Pussy Hunter. Good morning, Yulind. Hey, Yulind waifu. Hey, everyone. I hope everyone is having a good Sunday so far. I'm having a good Sunday. I woke up. I walked the dog. I saw a turtle. It's been good so far. But we have 2 more donkey kicks. And then And then planks. You saw a turtle? Dude, okay. I didn't just see a turtle. There's a pond I walk by, right? I walk by the pond, no turtle. I walk like maybe 200 feet past this pond. Then I get to the main road. I walk around a stop sign and I go back. So I walk right by the pond again, right? In the time I had walked by this pond and come back, it had fucking erupted from the ground. It was like buried underground hibernating. Unburied itself and was waking up from its hibernation. So it didn't react to my dog and I at all. We walked within like 5 feet of this thing and it was just like waking up, just like fucking ugh. And I walked by, I was like, oh damn, I don't think I noticed that turtle on the way out. I don't think it was there. And I walked 20 feet past it, I was like, I'm getting a fucking picture of that. And so I went back and took a picture. Meowdy, you're almost done with stretchies in the first hour. We have one more donkey kick, and then we have all of our planking. Hi, friend. What was the turtle's name? I don't know. I didn't ask him. I felt like I was being rude enough taking his picture. I didn't stop and be like, hey, sir, what's your name? Oh, you're not a sir, you're a madam? My apologies, I just assumed. Oh, you're not a madam, you're actually a doctor? Oof, I'm just, making all these assumptions, aren't I? I'm waking up to ash and dust. I wipe my brown eyes. Wait, hold on. Where does it go? I wipe my brow and I sweat my rust. No, that doesn't make sense. 3, 2, 1. Hey, Mr. Toidle, what's your name? Look, he hadn't had his coffee. He was like just waking up. I left him alone. Hi, Silver Rose. How's the geek homies doing today? You saw a turtle, Meowdy? You want some stretchies? Yulind, did you wish your dad a happy Father's Day? Oh shit, is that today? No, I haven't. Good morning, Yulind. Yes, that's today. I'm glad you knew what I was thinking, though. Today is Father's Day? Father's Day. Sunday, June 21. That is in fact... Where the fuck is my mouse? Is it fucking up because I have my... Okay, there. Okay. If today's Father's Day, I'm gonna send him Happy Father's Day. Okay. Plus gallery. Done. Happy Father's Day. And with any luck, he will know. He will not realize what time it is for me because it's 7 hours ahead for them. And we not go, hang on. That's 10 a.m. for Yulind. That's the middle of his stream. He sent that in the middle of his stream. That means he forgot and they reminded him it's Father's Day. Hopefully he goes, oh, Pog, cool turtle. Also, I need to click on something. I need to click on something. Okay. Chatterino. Distraction turtle. Distraction turtle go. You can click on me anytime. I dare to myself. Well, there's one of the streamers I'd been watching, or lurking and collecting channel points, they had ended. And, I like the person they rated, but there's someone else I like more that had gone live in the last 10 minutes. I was like, oh, channel points there. We'll start in 5 seconds. 101 to 104. I'm glad you knew what I was thinking, though. I'm waking... Dude, that was on the radio so fucking much when it first came out. That reminds me. I want to make a desktop alpaca that sort of lives on your desktop. If you click on him, he makes a ooh sound. Hug kiss. Hi. I feel very heavy today. This plank feels very difficult. 30 seconds down. 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go. Did you guys see the stuff with the reflecting pool? Did you guys see that, so they relined the reflecting pool. It immediately started, like, peeling and is covered in algae because they did a shit fucking job. They expected it to be $2 million. It cost $14 million. And it's immediately a failure. People have been collecting paint chips. People have been going to the reflecting pool and, like, collecting chunks of the paint chipping off. Well, Trump and his people have been like, it's sabotage! The Democrats are sabotaging it! And yesterday, they arrested a cyclist for vandalism. I assume this guy was just there wanting to collect a paint chip. But they grabbed him and they're like, it's him! He's the guy! He's the reason the whole thing's failing. Arrest him right now. And it's like, you fuckers. Oh, Megalol. Heavy Yulind. Oh, I have a minute to go still. It's one of those things that makes you think like, dude, there's no fucking winning. They got one guy. Someone's about to get a fat paycheck from the government. Hopefully. It makes you realize, like, hey, from our perspective, this looks really stupid, like a complete failure. But from their perspective, they're just gonna, you know, echo chamber tell themselves, nothing went wrong, they sabotaged it. They sabotaged it and they're blaming us. The Democrats will stop at nothing, which is like, that's not... Fuck you. Hi, Leon! Strides to infect the fuck out of this stupid pool. Derp hug. Leon hug. 30 more seconds. Oh, God. 25. 20. 15. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. 0. I just want to lay here. Oh my God. That was so hard. That was so much harder than usual. You guys stay here. What do you guys think is cooler? Crimson or corruption? Somebody answer quickly. Crimson or corruption? I don't know what either means. Do I do like Crimson? Creflin, I'm a corruption fan. We got a Crimson answer first, but 2 people said corruption. Okay, the next person's the tiebreaker. Because the first answer's worth 2. Corruption? Wait, Hobbit, have you never played Terraria? I knew it, you ate me. I literally counted your vote as 2. Hell yeah, purple. No, that's surprising to me. Hobbit bias. Yeah, that's good. Crimson. No, my red grass. Not this pink waddler again. You know what? You know what, Hobbit? Fuck you, Hobbit. You're gonna sit there and be like, oh, you hate me. I literally skipped my window joke. I literally didn't do that. So that I could instead switch it to Crimson or Corruption. And normally I do my window joke and Hobbit's like, oh, this guy's so cringe. He's in the window changing, saying we can't see him. Oh, he's so fucking lame and cringe and dumb. Nobody likes this joke, Yulind. No, I didn't do that. I didn't do that for you today. And instead it's, oh, you hate me. You take everything for granted and you hate me. Yeah, because I'm just better. Hi, Proxy. Yuli hates me, not you. I don't hate anybody. Except for Redacted. I also don't like Redacted. Redacted as well. That one really pisses me off. I'm starting to get there with Redacted, but I don't know. They're going through it. And then, it's me, isn't, you know, damn fucking well it's not you. Oh, that's what it do. Why it do that? No Crimson Hobbit bias, no my red grass. Not this pink waddler again. Hi, Proxy, why do that? Yeah, because I'm just better. You hates me, not you. I wanted to be butt and say mushroom. I was washing a plate, so I couldn't answer in time. The options are only Crimson and Corruption. You do not have the option of mushroom. Granted, the mushroom biome is really cool, but it is Crimson or Corruption only. It's me, isn't it? I'll kill you, Pixel. I'm jaded. I hate. Redacted is also on thin ice. Ugh. I'm a Crimson fan. Imagine being named Redacted. You guys want to see the Crimson? Okay. I have to turn Corruption off to then turn on Corruption. My tail's kind of just being weird. Anyway. I didn't remember the Crimson song being so thumpy. Portal. I like red. Imagine being named Redacted. Wait, I know a DJ named Redacted. They're really good. Why do you hate them? I don't hate anyone actually named Redacted. That's just me blanking out people's names that I don't really hate them. I just want them to go away and not interact with me. There is no music here. So we turn on the Route 10 Pokemon Black and White. Anchor. What the fuck was that noise? Sammy subscribed at tier 3. Hi, Sammy. Sammy, what do you think? This is the Cougarland outfit. It's basically the same as our old Gyaru, but Gyaru has become something else. thank you for the tier 3. I think this wish list seems to be empty. Check back later. It's on cooldown. I mean, what am I gonna add to that? Actually, here's a big part of it, Sammy. I had started getting orders, you know, people had started to deliver to me. And so, I had, I don't need a house. I'm literally getting a house. I had added stuff to Throne. And then immediately upon adding stuff to Throne, Amazon and other things are like, actually, you know what? We're going to stop delivering to you. I can't get Amazon deliveries anymore. And it's just like, dude, why is this so fucking hard? And so I don't know, man. I could put like a Path of Exile pack there, or I could put the Gnome game that I'm going to be playing with Koyo on Wednesday. But like, I can't put physical things there right now. The 2 things you got are literally going to be stuck in limbo. I didn't get to guess. I wouldn't have gotten it. Guess what? We weren't guessing. We were picking which one you like more. I think this wish list seems to be empty. Check back later. 900k ring, a house, a marriage venue. The song? Oh, I didn't really give you guys the chance to guess. I kind of just said it, didn't I? Being Yulind. Buying Yulind a Sonic the Hedgehog plush. Oh, is he doing Burglar Gnomes next Wednesday? He really wants to. If the mods don't allow for it, he'll do more repo. But I think he's really looking at Burglar Gnomes like, ooh, I really want to play this. But let's get walking. Oh, Sammy. You're not a WoW player, so you're probably not gonna care about this as much. But if I put the camera here, this is the tramp stamp. It's the druid symbol that's on cat form on their shoulder. All the druids have this on the shoulder, but it's normally white. I kind of just made it night elf purple and then blended it with a few other colors because, I don't know, I thought that looked cool. I'll be a father after I get Yuli Prego. Hang on. Jotomate a minute. Licking. Happy Father's Day, chat. Okay. I didn't hear you say it, but this is Route 10 from Black and White. It is. That is exactly what it is. We are going to turn that off. And then let's get walking. Oh, God, 5 incline. Bruh, what you wearing a bra for? 'Cause I can't be nipple presenting, huh? What do you mean, why? Don't fucking judge my choice of clothes. Fuck you. My hand died for a moment. Good morning, Krulin. Oku, I'm sorry! I'm sorry, Oku, I fucked up! I talked about it already. I was like, guys, I fucked up. Oku did a set, and I thought it was gonna be like 2 a.m. All of his sets are normally so late. I nipple mogged him last night. He can't wear a bra anymore? I don't think that's how that works. I'm mid setting up, but you know, there's a crate in 20 seconds. You know what we haven't had in forever? The Moogle? I tried to set up the Moogle, but its skeleton's fucking weird. The skeleton, like, I need to do something, because it's not made, it's a desktop avatar made for, not made for full body. And so, like, I need to figure out how. I need to figure out how to be in full body without it just fucking everything up. All good, I played like ass last night? I fucking doubt it, but... What is it? How do you... Okay, I say I doubt it, but I actually don't know what it even means to play like ass as a DJ. I logged off early, though. Played Xeno a bunch. It's a lot of fun. What level are you up to? Okay, I need to start. I need to actually start. Do I have 5 windows up? I do. Wait, hold on. I need to be... like this. Okay. I'm happy with that, I think. Huh. 16. So I actually hated the game at that point, Oku. I had, like, the first day of me streaming that, or I guess of Cairo streaming me play it, I was, so fucking miserable and I hated it. And obviously, you know what happens with the third character, I hope, that made it so that they're not really ideal to play, and that's who I was trying to play, and it was not fucking working. 5 incline, 2.5 speed. Thank you for the giant fucking flash. It's just me and Reen right now. I just met Juju. Okay, so you're actually higher level than I would expect you to be. The next character you get is when I started to have fun. The next character I mained until like level 30. And then at that point, I started getting enough levels into abilities. Which, by the way, level up your fucking abilities. You need to level them up, or you will be fucking miserable. Like, Ryan sucks at holding threat until you put more points into his, like, threat abilities. And so, that was a fucking massive thing that they tell you to do it. So it's very likely that you're just like, yeah, duh, dude. Like, they tell you to. But I got lost in the fucking JRPG sauce and overwhelmed and didn't do that as much as I should have initially. I had a ton of quests and killed a ton of mods. Grapefruit told me he's never seen anyone kill the lizard boss in the tunnels with 2 party members. That is a little weird. You wanna know what I did? I went back to the lizard boss with Dunban. As soon as I had Dunban in the party, I like ran back to the tunnels. And Fruity and Kai were like, what are you doing? Where are you going, Yulind? And I I fucking killed him with Dunban. Also, I see that my shirt disappears when I go through that door. Funny. There's another red somewhere. Oh, there it is. Anomaly crate spawned. Pass me the ox. I know how to DJ like ass. Where is it? Here it is. I nipple mogged him last night. He can't wear a bra anymore. LOL. Flashlight. I got to like 13ish and beat it on the lizard and then the caterpillar. I think I beat the caterpillar with Fiora. The lizard I tried a few times, it just was not working. And I was getting really salty about it. And then I think I went back with Dunban and shit on the lizard. Okay. I should... Well, Although crate capacity just a bit. It's actually really cheap now that I look at it. Make sure I'm not hitting the cap there. Huh. Huh, with Fiora, how? That thing was strong as hell for me. I don't know, I think I just killed the caterpillar. Maybe I didn't. It's been a while, Oku. I had a lot more trouble with the lizard. The lizard was the, like, thing that was pissing me off. The caterpillar, maybe I killed him with Dunban also. The lizard was the one that I really struggled with. Can't pass the aux anymore because no more headphone jack. Remember what they took from you. I'm not in your way, am I? No, no. You're fine. I think I have everything I want. I don't think I'm hitting max crates. And the other thing I could really level up is special crate chance. I should just get that. I should just fucking get it. Because I'm planning to stay here for like a while. No, for me, Oku. I really wanted to like Fiora. She did not stay in the party long. And so I was like, oh, okay, the character I wanted is just gone. Whatever. I had a lot of fun until I got the third character. I was genuinely miserable and like having thoughts of, man, I know I agreed to do this with Cairo, but like, how the fuck do I get out of this? Because this sucks. I was like, this is a 1 of 10 game. And then once I started putting ability points into Ryan's threat, so he'd actually hold aggro. Once I got character 3, and I started playing them, it went up. It became like a 4 of 10. And then I got character 4, and I was able to do like a really crazy party thing. You have a character coming up who, one of their abilities is, it's on like a 60-second cooldown, but what it does is it fills your chain burst gauge. You know the chain burst bar that fills up where it's got like 3 chunks? And if a party member dies, you have to use a chunk of that to revive them. But you can spend all 3 chunks to do a big like chain burst attack. Well, they have a move that fills your chain burst a massive chunk. Ryan's Big Stab? No. Well, I mean, so when you use your chain burst, you should use Ryan's Big Stab in that. But there's a character you don't have yet, Oku, that they have an ability that it just fills the chain burst. Like, it doesn't do any damage. It fills the chain burst by a huge margin. And so I looked at that and I went, wait, but if the chain burst removes cooldowns, couldn't you just use the move that fills the chain burst to get another chain burst? And so what I did was I had Ryan, who had his big stab, his 90-second cooldown stab. I had your third character, who has a big heavy hitter cooldown on a 90-second cooldown. And I had the other character that their move fills the chain burst. So like, it'd take me 20 to 30 seconds to like get that first chain burst off. But then once it did, if I was super effective against an enemy, the move would fill the chain burst thing. So like, there was a boss I fought around level 32 that I go into chain burst. I use the move to fill the chain burst. Ryan does his big move for like 5,000. The other character does their big move for 5,000. And then chain burst ends. And then I immediately chain burst again. And Ryan does his big move that just got a cooldown reset for 5,000. And the other character uses their big move for 5,000. And then the chain burst loops. It lets every character do another attack. And so the first character They do like a flamethrower that puts a 30-second dot on everybody. And Ryan just hits everybody for some damage. And the other character hits everybody for some damage. So it does like 16,000. But I get another chain. Like there was a boss that I literally dumpstered in like 30 seconds. Because I just chained like 3 or 4 chambers. And Cairo and Fruity were sitting there going, oh my god, that's a fucking thing? Oh my god, you can fucking do that? What the shit? I'm trying so hard to follow, but I haven't slept yet and I'm laying in bed. I'm nap. It will make a lot more sense when you see the next 2 characters. When I can actually point to this ability here, we'll talk about it again. And you're gonna go, what? That's crazy. But if you're like falling asleep in bed right now, go to bed. Tell me again later. Are we hanging today? I'm gonna do my walk. And then I'm gonna nap. We can hang today. I don't really know what I was planning to do today. I would like to see if I could troubleshoot some of my VR stuff. Because it's getting really fucking annoying when my USB stuff, like, overloads. And I die for 30 seconds. It's like not going away. And so I'm just like, dude, this fucking blows. I was gonna more Xeno. Okay. Yeah, I'll hang around. And I will work on my computer issues. And you know, if I finish doing that, I'll probably play a bit of Path of Exile / level on Blade and Soul. That'll probably be my plans for that. I don't think I had any other plans for today. Oh shoot, I meant to check a world. Damn it, oh well. Hobbit sent me a world I want to check. It's a Tails world, so I'm like, ooh. But yeah. Okay, Eeper, talk to you later. Bye, Oku. Sleep well. Have a good one. Mwah. Yeah, last night. Yesterday we played Tails. And then I did, oh, I labeled it as World Hop in my notes, but it was actually just game night. Tails was fun. It was weird doing Tails 2 days in a row. That's actually how I kind of like to play games. I don't like to have weekly sessions of, okay, we play for 3 to 5 hours once a week. I get into a game and I just want to like live on that game for 1 to 2 weeks. But that kind of just doesn't work with my current schedule. It kind of does. I just need to... Right now my schedule revolves around Cairo too much. I complain about this all the time. He probably hates hearing me talk about this because I kind of word it as Cairo's a problem. It's very much a me thing. It's very much a... I set up my schedule to be bad like this and not conducive to what I need. But I would like to... You know what I would like for my schedule? I would like to always have the Friday World Hop. I would always like to have, the, Saturday game night. And then aside from that, I'd really like to play one game at a time. And right now, I'm kind of not playing anything because I just like, when Kyra's doing something, I basically do that also. I need to be more independent. Oh, can I get a... Wait, actually, wasn't there an anomaly spawning? There is. I almost fucking forgot about this entirely. Yes, you're the problem, not the bunny. Yeah, Global. Shocker, you think Kairos you know, done nothing wrong. Who would have guessed? Yulind's a strong, independent Moogle. I'm not a Moogle. 49, 25, 25? Where the fuck's the purple one? Oh, there it is. So how many orbs do I have? Available research tokens, 10. I don't remember getting 10. But okay. Cairo can do no wrong. Yeah. Okay, I've leveled up my research. So my research is worth a shit ton. What do I get from Phase 2 vending machines? Remove tier requirements for drops. Respec vending machine. What does each one do? Locked, hidden. Okay, but I just saw them all a moment ago. Why is it fucking hidden? Is there anything I could do with research in here? I could get more slots there. Cairo can do no wrong. Higher stability rating equals higher sample quality. Is this the same thing as the other thing? It's 197 million. It is the same thing. Okay. I don't have to deal with that yet. I'm like running around the lab looking at stuff. I'm unsure what I want to get. Do I want to get upgraded crates? Or do I want to get upgraded laser? I feel like upgraded crates would be like the no-brainer. But I really like the laser. What do I get from the laser? Red core extra item chance. Cell bonus, modifier chance. I'm getting the laser. That change its color? Ooh! Laser my beloved. You want to see what I just did to it? Oh. My vending machines are also up. I want to show you what I did to the laser just now. It's a red laser. I have added the red core to it. So now it has like 20% extra item chance, which is like, oh fuck yeah. I think what I'm going to do is I think I'll upgrade the laser one more time. Anomaly crate. I'll upgrade the laser one more time because that gives it like 20% item bonus cell, which 20% bonus income sounds fucking rad. It's been so long. What color is it normally? It is normally like orange. Hobbit! Hobbit! Icy fire! I think Techno is here too. Techno! Yeah, normally it is like orange. I just made it red. And red is 20% extra item chance. Blue, the next one, is cell bonus 20%. After that, it's green core 20% modifier chance. And then after that, it's laser damage multiplier. But, I don't know if, like, those stack together or you pick one. This music reminds me of Gears of War. Huh. It is, Black Desert Online. God of War? Oh, God of War. Okay. I have been summoned. There was an anomaly crate. I don't know if you got it in time. Silly cat boy. Hey, you cannot silly cat boy me for when you use GOW. That could literally be either. They're literally one word off. Where are those? They spawn randomly every 5 minutes. So you get a notification that says anomaly crate, and you don't have to have VRChat open. I'll just go anomaly crate, anomaly crate, and then you just have to find it in the instance. There's only a few set locations it can be, and then you smack it with your crowbar or whatever weapon you have. It'll take 30 seconds to spawn, and then it'll be there for 1 minute. And with the amount of people we have in this instance, when you break it, you can get up to 75 purple orbs. Which, purple orbs, real nice. You can buy a lot of stuff with them. I need a drink. Man, Oku has me thinking about Xenoblade now. We are... God, I don't know when the next Torna day is. Kyle's next stream is Monday. I think we're planning to do the near raids then. That's tomorrow. And then... So maybe Tuesday? If we don't finish up the near raids? Or if we finish up the near raids. Boy. Oh god, and then he has Star Fox and Deltarune coming out. Torna's not getting done for a while. Gah. I feel like an anomaly crate's gonna spawn any second. I feel like it's been long enough. And I feel like, because I just told Techno, I'd call it out. It's very much on my mind. It's very much like, oh, that's like taking up half my thought process right now. It really shouldn't be, but it is. As I say that, anomaly crate. Techno anomaly crate. Ah! It's over here. So it'll spawn in 20 seconds. You... Oh, wait, hold on. What level are you? You're tier 9? You might not be able to see this. I think you need to be tier 10 to see this. You need to promote one more time. Oopsie. Oh. Tracking? Went off for a second. Research completed. Available research orbs. And I need 7. So in 30 minutes-ish, I will have the next laser. Actually, what if I fucking leveled up this? Item value 0.61. This is 1, but this has crazy modifier luck. I want to get an equipment piece that's like crazy high luck, but I really shouldn't be doing this one by one. Caro bought me the thing, and I still haven't redeemed it. Item value 0.065. That thing sucks. Discard. Oh, did I get my boosts? Of course I didn't. Do I have enough for another special crate? I do! Oh god, special crate is so expensive. Okay. Okay. What was I talking about? Tails! Tails. I wish Eris or Kyra was here to talk about Tails, but... we played Tails yesterday. I remembered when I played Tails, like... Oh, God. 10 years ago? Shit, has Berseria been out for 10 years? Holy fuck. Actually, I need to check that. There's no way. There's no way it's been out for 10 years, please. That's too long. Tales of Berseria. Date. February 27th, 2026 for the remaster. Okay, that's the remaster. The original classic version of the game initially launched in Japan on August 18th, 2016, and North America, January 24, 2017. So, it's been out for 9 years! I hate that. Oh, God. When I played it 9 years ago, because I'm pretty sure I bought it, like, release day in North America, so in January 2017. I remember wanting to play as Eleanor, but she kind of is really bland as a character. I feel like she doesn't have any fun outfits. Her personality is just goody two-shoes. She's just like nothing burger character, which is kind of like, eh. I think this video is really quiet. But like playstyle-wise, I like her. Granted, she's a lot harder to play than... Not really harder to play, but like Velvet just is a combo machine for free. Like Velvet Crow is just fucking dumpster enemies. Is she Kiriko levels of bad? I don't know how hard Kiriko is. It's here's the thing. Velvet has a break soul that you extend your combo point and put yourself into like a little bit of a super mode that is very high likely to stun, but it drains your health. And that's like, you know, high risk, high reward. But like as you kill enemies, you like leech a lot of health. And so it's very manageable, right? It's high risk, high reward, but it's not really high risk. It's just very high reward, and she is a combo monster because of it. Eleanor is a lot more like straightforward without just crazy bonuses. Eleanor is like, she hits hard. She hits really fucking hard. But like, she just doesn't have the combo extension. What Eleanor has instead is a lot of self-healing. And so Eleanor can a lot more easily lean into a glass cannon playstyle and not be punished for it. So like on my Eleanor, I have put everything into attack. Literally nothing into defense. And Eris is like, I don't know if you want to do that, dude. But then like I go down to 1,000 health, and then I just have a self-heal that brings me back up to 3,000. Which is like, yeah, easy, pog. And I get to just hit like a truck. But like, I'm not able to do these like crazy combos that the others are doing. Cairo can do these crazy combos with a spell absorber, where if a fucking enemy tries to cast a spell in the fight, not like in range, but just if the enemy tries to cast a spell, Cairo just stops it so that they're not casting, and then counters with like a spell that he absorbed from them, which is usually something like a fucking fire tornado. Like what Cairo does as a character to them is like fucking insane. And like if we're fighting casters, sometimes it feels like, oh, I don't need to do anything. Because Cairo's going to spell absorber them, and they're just going to die in the fucking black hole that he's going to spawn. Genjo is playing Velvet. And Velvet's just a combo monster that also does a lot of AoE. They're just shredding stuff. Eris is playing Aizen. And Aizen kind of just floats above the battlefield and then just bombards it with huge explosive AoE attacks. And so all of them are pretty reliably able to like extend their combos and do like level 2 Mystic Arts. And then there's me. You put me in any single target situation and I probably beat any of them DPS wise. However, I almost never get my Mystic Arts off. Because, anything I attack gets high enough where it's, like, in a high combo. And, I don't have the mobility. If I'm on something, I can stay on it. But to stay on it is very single target based. And to do AoE is, like, no mobility, and they need to not be moving around. And so it's weird, like, I shred bosses. I'm able to just pick an enemy for us to fight and, like, you know, do a lot to that. And we fought a boss yesterday where, because of my self-healing, we're not running with a dedicated healer. But I'm able to just, like, heal myself and keep myself topped off. Whereas the others, you know, they get chip down, chip down, chip down. And then, you know, they're at, like, 500 health, and there's, like, okay, I need some healing. I need some potions. Oh, I'm waiting on the potion cooldown? Oh, boy. Like, they're all in that situation. And I'm just like, yeah, not me. I am unbothered. And I continue to stab. It's fun. We played 2 days in a row. On the last session we played, we all felt strong, but you know, it felt like the game was starting to catch up with us. Eris did some equipment management off stream. And we felt really strong Friday. And then he did more equipment management Friday to Saturday. And it felt even more so like, oh dude, we're crazy strong. after yesterday's session, he did even more. And so, I imagine we're going to play next week, and we might try to fit in a... we might... no, we're not going to fit in a day. Because the only day... Monday wouldn't work. Tuesday wouldn't work. Wednesday, I don't think would work. And then Thursday, Friday, there's Deltarune and Star Fox, so Cairo's not going to want to. It'll probably be Saturday the next time we play Tails. And, yeah, we're probably going to dumpster the enemies. I remember wanting to play Eleanor in the past, but it just felt so much easier to play Velvet. It just felt like anything I could do with Eleanor, Velvet would do better when I played 9 years ago. But now that's not really an option, right? Now it's like, oh, well, my options are Laphicet, Rokurou, and Eleanor. And I don't want to play Laphicet. I do not want to play a healer again after Estelle in Vesperia. Whereas Rokurou's cool, and he has a good loadout of skills. Problem is his Break Soul is fucking ass. His Break Soul is so fucking miserable because it's a counter hit. And so, like, against standard enemies, you just don't get to use it because half the time they're not moving because they're stun locked from your team. And then on bosses, he gets to use it a lot. But the problem is, you don't get to stun bosses as easily, so he doesn't get to just spam his counter. Afro's Sophie. What is that emote even doing? It's so small. She be dancing? I thought it was dancing. I actually thought it was like a lizard. I thought it was like I'm doing the lizard emote of pushing a button. Hi, John Lou. This is not a 5% incline. Hi, gamer. Ah. But see, what the 5% incline John Lou says is not the map that we're walking through that you see. The 5-degree incline is actually for my treadmill. And so, I am walking at 5% incline. Well, yes. I wish I could set it up so that the treadmill is able to, like, see what the incline is in the video. And technically, there is a way to set that up. Technically, I could put in, like, timestamps of from this point on it's this incline, from this point on it's this incline. Like, I could put little annotations in the video for that. But that is a fuck ton of effort. That's like hours of editing. And then I'd have to go and connect the actual treadmill to, hey, what does the annotation say in the YouTube video? And I don't want to do that. 5% or 5 degrees. If I remember correctly, it is 5%, which is less. I think initially I didn't know the difference between them. And so I marked them all as degrees. And then somebody was like, percent or degrees. Thank you for the follow, John Lou. And they were like, hey, which is it? And I was like, I didn't know there was a difference. And then they looked at, they were like, send me a picture of your treadmill at 12. And so I did. And they're like, yeah, I don't think this is percent, dude. This is like, it's actually like 12 degrees, which is like 9.8% or something. I was like, well, that sounds less cool. Hi, Nomasu. And technically, I could go change the graphics, but I'm lazy. Thought it was 5 degrees incline. It's as per the screen, it says degrees. I think it is technically percent. I think percent is less than degrees. And it is, we use the lesser one. think the inspiration has spread. My best friend just bought a treadmill. Ironically, more features for same price as I bought mine. Also good meowing cutie. Hell yeah. Hi, Nyomasu. Hi, hi. That's awesome, Namasu. Have to go do things, enjoy a walk. Bye, Leon. Have a good one. Hi, Techno. Bye, Techno. Leon hug. I mean, degrees are how we measure angles. Degrees are typically how we measure angles. And then percent is different. And I assume the treadmill used percents because then they could have it go up less, but say more. And so when it says, when my incline says 5.0, it just says 5.0 incline. It doesn't specify percent or degrees. Degrees is how I measure ankles. Okay. Thought you said degrees is how we measure angles. You had to put it in a room where there is no FBT, though. He's not quite the same when it comes to me. Working out. When you work out with others, he does fine solo. So I don't anticipate many walks with him, but I'm hopeful. For me, it's a sense of like, I hate working out. I don't enjoy it in any capacity. So I wanted to make it enjoyable by making it a social thing. It's a raptor? It is. This is the Warlords of Draenor expansion, and they added a new raptor model. There's a raptor model from Classic. They added a raptor in Burning Crusade. And the next time we got new raptors, they might have added one in Kata. I don't think they did. I think it was Draenor. I'd have to check. I want to say Draenor gave us a new raptor. They also gave us this new pig model. I need to exercise with people, Namasu. The idea of exercising on my own is like, I could do it for a month. Every time I've tried to do old, like, fitness routines, you know, I'll go strong for 3 weeks. But then it gets real hard to, like, justify exercising when I could be hanging out with people. Shocker, I would much rather spend time with people. Well, at least it isn't Killer Instinct. Then technically be a bioengineered soldier, but it looks like a raptor. Raptors are weird in World of Warcraft. They are native to Draenor. They are also native to Azeroth, but they're like the same species, which is, you know, weird. That's 2 different planets. A little bit of an inconsistency there. They also have like corrupted raptors, which have a lot of spikes on them. And then, in the BFA expansion, they added a lot of dinosaur stuff. And so in that expansion, they added, chicken raptors. They added the, anomaly crate. They added these little raptors that are like ankle biters. Bonk. Bonk, bonk. Raptors were the first spacefaring civilization. Azeroth, Metreon, Zinthos? No. Azeroth, World of Warcraft planet. Azeroth. Not Azeroth. Like fucking Raven's spell. Yeah. Dude. Raven was so fucking hot. That was absolutely one of the first like cartoon crushes for me. Raven, Frankie from Foster's Home. That was a big one. Oh, what's her name? What was the one show with the mech from the alien civilization that it landed on Earth, and the blonde guy, Megas XLR. That sounds right. That guy and his friend, they like rewired it to be controlled with an Xbox controller. And then the one girl was like, "It is right, okay." The one girl, that girl was pretty fucking hot. I don't even remember her name, but I remember being like, "Dude, she's so hot." I think I've said this before. The only two cartoon crushes I've ever had in my life were Joy from Inside Out and fucking Semaphore the Pokemon. Semaphore the Pokemon. Huh. That one is very non-standard. Kiva. Okay. Yeah, I thought Kiva was fucking hot. Are there any others? Kim Possible. I thought Kim Possible was super pretty. Sango from Inuyasha. That was a big one. The boomerang lady. Oddly enough, in Teen Titans, it was Raven and Starfire. I thought both of them were super cute. And then Terra came along. I think I was like, yeah, Terra's the winner. Terra's perfect. And then you see more and more episodes with Terra, and I was like, ooh, she's a little rotten. She's pretty, but like, I know Sango. I did watch Adult Swim growing up. I don't have a crush on Ranma from Ranma 1/2, but Ranma's male form is kind of cute. Gadget from Rescue Rangers. A little dust on that reference. No, I remember watching that as a kid. I'm tilted. I'm tilted. She likes older men. Female Ranma's cute. The one I really, really liked from Ranma was Ukyo, the pizza cart girl. I thought Ukyo was so pretty. Was she ever as like... Did she ever have a chance as much as Akane or Shampoo? No. But I really liked Ukyo. Alright, tilted, I don't even say anything yet. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about being physically tilted, Global. Because of my tracking. This isn't about you. It's about me. Yulind Rescue Rangers. I'm tier 10. Well, in about 2 to 3 minutes, we're going to get an anomaly crate. I haven't hit my vending machines before that. She does technically since the author. She wrote an open ending. That's fucking lame. No one likes open endings. You're telling me, hold on. You're telling me Ranma and Akane don't end up together? Fuck you, Rumiko Takahashi. You don't like open endings? I guess I did kind of speak for everybody there. Techno! I like opening your ending. Yeah? Techno! Alright, the more weapon damage you have, the faster these open. But our max reward is 100. You'll probably get like 60 to 80. Why are the birds on sticks? Because those are bamboo reeds, and that's like the perfect, you know, spot for birds to chill. Will they, won't they? You'll never know. Like a splinter in your mind, driving you mad. So too are the days of our lives. No, what was it? What was it? Like sands of the hourglass. So too are the days of our lives. Didn't that show end like a year or two ago? My mom loved that soap opera growing up. I have 4 more levels of special crate chance. Next one is 7 billion. No, I have a lot of the Ranma 1/2 volumes. I loved it as a kid. It definitely influenced me a lot because, you know, obviously I like the idea of being a woman. I was very trans-leaning growing up. And I never finished it. I think I got to like volume 24. And then I've just never finished it out. I remember at one point I wanted to watch the manga, which I think they have like a new... I wanted to watch the manga. I think they, I tried to watch the anime, but I think they have a new anime of it. But you probably wouldn't have admitted it. I probably would, but I would word it like, I can't be trans, so I'm not. You know, I'm Christian, so God wouldn't want this. And I don't want my dad to hate me, so I can't be trans. Which, I've said that to people, and they've been like, that is fucking insane to say, dude. What? We're doing Avatar Museum later today. I'll also be at your side walking, right, Meow? No, you're good. You're fine. Nomasu? You know what I always say. There is always tomorrow. Which, maybe you work tomorrow. But I'm here every day. Whenever it works for you, whenever you want to be here, I'm always happy to have you. There is never a... oh, this person's not here. Where are they? Love, 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 love. Pat, pat. I need a drink. That's crazy. Anyway, I like to think Easter is a trans allegory sometimes. I need to be drank. God damn it, Sammy. Time to get off the art chat. Have a good one, Techno. Wait, leave yourself in so I get bonus orbs. Get back here. Get your ass back here, Techno. I need 20 bonus orbs per anomaly. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Head off. I don't need a bonus from people being in this world. Yulind walk. I love Rumiko Takahashi. Because she did Inuyasha and Ranma, that's one of the few like manga artists that I remember the name of. Techno being kept in as the bonus goblin. The most notable thing from Rumiko is that she draws eyes in a very distinct manner. She really likes to draw eyes like, and it's a very, like, they're getting hit or they're being silly. But she will draw characters' eyes like this. Where it's like that the lower eyelid shape is going up. And the it's like a weird shape like this. Oh, I can't look at it. I did it out of screen. And so I've always noticed that and been like, oh, that's the Rumiko eye. Oh, the cashew transform? Yes. Yes. You can look through Crescent Moon eyes. You can look through anything by Rumiko Takahashi, and she uses that constantly. Inuyasha, Ranma, Among Us. That eye shape is constantly there. I kind of love it. Available research tokens 7. Wait, max station level reached. Oh, no, hold on. Blue core. Why can't I get this? I need level 7? Okay. This just costs money, right? Okay, my research center is now at level 10. That's not gonna hold me back. Blue core. Cell bonus. 20%. Hell yeah. Being put in gay baby jail. Among Us eye. Oh, the cashew transform crescent moon eyes. Among Us. That eye shape with the free red mouth is peak. I'm smacking orbs. How much money do I have? I just spent a lot on the fucking research station, so I don't think I can afford anything. I've got 3.5 billion. I need 7 billion. Boy. What was I talking about? We were talking about childhood crushes. I think, when I discovered Kim Possible, I think my dad started to worry that I might be gay. Because we went on a skiing trip. I was like 12, maybe 13, maybe 14. I'm not sure on the age, but that range. And we stayed 3 days at like a ski resort. And I went skiing with my dad. But like, we went skiing every day. But other than that, I just wanted to watch Kim Possible. No video games. Didn't want to go out and do anything else. I literally just, there's a Kim Possible marathon on. I just wanted to watch Kim Possible. And I remember my dad being like, so like, do you think she's cute? Or I'm like, yeah, she's pretty cute. I don't know, I just think she's really cool, Dad. And he's like, oh. But he wasn't like, don't watch this. He wasn't like, you know, you're not allowed to. No, son of mine. It was just like, he just didn't understand why I was so fascinated with Kim Possible. That sounds normal for a kid? Yes and no. Like, yes, it's very normal for a kid, Kyle. But, like, not everybody experiences that, right? It was the same thing as your son being like, dude, Wonder Woman is so cool. She's my favorite member of the Justice League. You don't like Superman? You don't like the Flash? What about Green Lantern? Green Lantern can make anything with his ring. Nah. Wonder Woman's the coolest. She's got the lasso of truth. And you're just like, oh god, why is my son liking Wonder Woman the most? Right? That's fine. That's totally just, there's nothing wrong with it. But for a dad, for a father who didn't go through the experience of, you know, them liking a character like Wonder Woman, it's very like, uh-oh, why is this happening? She also has massive hunkers. Good morning, Cairo. Not me. Okay, if my son didn't think Batman was cool as shit, I'd find that concerning. Hi, Yasu. Not liking muscle women. Flush. So not liking big muscly men is gay, Ohio, Cairo? I mean, yeah. Martian Manhunter. Unironically, yes. Your father wants you to like Superman, Batman, The Flash. They want you to like the guys. And if you like Hawkwoman or Wonder Woman, Hawkgirl was my favorite. When I was watching Justice League, I thought Hawkgirl was the coolest. That is a little bit like, uh-oh, is my son gay? You like girls? That's gay. Well, they don't see it as that. They see it as like, which character are you idolizing? Which character you like, do you think is cool and maybe want to aspire to be? You idolize Wonder Woman? You think that's the cool one? Uh-oh. That is concerning to them. Hot girl after losing the helmet was poggers. But just League Unlimited, Power Girl, Supergirl can get it? Yeah. Well, does he know you are a mother now? No, of course not. Hi, Oricana. I like women, but men also like women. So that's kinda gay. You guys know what I'm referring to, right? Hello. I think when I was watching Justice League, I liked Hot Girl. And then she ended up being the traitor, and I was like, what the fuck? No. Ugh. Redheads are hot. They can be. I think normal men are all secretly gay and don't want to admit it because society. Pour out a beer on your crotch challenge? Fucking what, Pixel? I think gay is a spectrum, right, Oricana? I think there's a level of... everybody's a little gay. Everybody's a little gay, right? And then you meet the guy who's like, nope, not me, I'm 100% straight. I don't remember what comedian tells this joke, but they're like, okay, when you watch porn, do you want the guy to have a little dick, or do you want him to have a big dick? I want that guy to have a big, throbbing, veiny dick. Oh shit, that is gay, isn't it? It is, and pretending you have no gay is very sus. Nope, not me, I'm 50% gay. I do think it exists. I do think there are people that are 100% straight. On the spectrum, they are 100% leaning one way. I think they're rare. But I don't like the idea of being like, you're a little gay. Pretty sure I know myself, dude. Pretty sure I'm 100% straight. No, everybody's a little gay. You're a little gay too, right? I don't like telling people what they are. And I think there's a lot of people that say they're 100% straight that are probably wrong. They probably got a little bit of gay in them too. It's just, you know, society and them being scared. But I do think there's genuinely people out there that, while rare, are 100% straight. Or 100% gay. Nope, not me. I'm 50% gay. 50% gay, gang. Oh, tracking. I'm tilted. You guys can see how tilted I am. Does this fix it if I do this? Nope. I can recognize when another man is handsome. And I'd only ever be gay for a singular person. You know what? Other than that, I'm straight. Right, but we're not talking about, like, straight or gay. We're talking about the spectrum. Straight or gay is the, like, we're categorizing you. Because we're not going to categorize people by, like, okay, you're 17% gay. Okay, you're 13% gay. Right? But... I mean, that's where I am on the spectrum. But the term you're using is not part of the spectrum. Gay, but only a little bit. Though if you have a dick and are not revolted by that, then you're at least a little gay. Okay, I'll stop now. Kara's been quiet, mother. They just woke up. They stayed up late. Give them a break, Global. You must be at least 19.3% gay to join this club. I mean, that's right, I'm on the spectrum. Gay, but only a little bit. Okay, that was the last one for real. Lol. What are we at? 2.6? I feel very disconnected from the gay straight scale. Because, like, obviously people are going to be like, oh, you're turbo fucking gay, Yulind. But also, like, it's the male-female part is very unimportant to me. Break Cairo? No one said anything about breaking Cairo. What is wrong with you? Character can be as talkative or silent as they want. Also, gender is a spectrum. Yes. I don't. For me, it's just like how they treat me is what matters and what I'm attracted to. And so, like, male, female, big dick, little dick, ambiguous, very, you know, masculine or feminine, supermodel, ugly bastard. It's all just like irrelevant to me. So long as it's not a hygiene thing. Like, if they don't shower and they have crust in their chin fat, I'll fucking vomit at that. That's like, nope, this is not flying. If they have, like, fucking facial hair and there's, like, food and stains in it, yeah, that's not fucking flying. If they smell so bad, I notice it, when I have a stunted sense of smell, that's a problem. But other than that, like, it's just, you know, as long as your hygiene isn't bad, I almost don't care what you look like. At this point, why just pick one? What are you talking about, Global? So how can be gay if not that gender? Once I'm like a cat, I am liquid. If I am manic, I turn into a gender gas. And I think you answered this before. But for your partner, if they were to be female, would you want them to have big titty or little titty? Honestly, fucking irrelevant. Like, it's just, I don't know. If they have little titty, great. Sure. If they have big titty, fantastic. I'm gonna touch them. If they have little titty, I'm gonna touch those too. But it's almost like I don't care. I think big titties are great, but it would never. Big titties to me are like peanuts on an airplane. That is not the reason why you're on that airplane. You're great, or they're great when offered you want them. But, like, I would never. It would never influence any of my decisions. If someone told me they wanted a boob job, if they were flat and they're like, I want a boob job, I want bigger tits, I'd be like, okay, sure. I don't know if I'm gonna, like, don't expect it to change anything for me. Don't expect me to suddenly be all over them and be like, oh, these are so great. I'm so happy you did this. I would never, ever be like, this is a mistake. I prefer, you know, natural flats to big fakes. I'd just be like, okay. If you're looking for validation from me in the titty size, you might not get it. So think about that when you get a, you know, boob job. Right? Because if you somebody's wanting, like, oh, I want compliments on this. I want you to actually, like, care about my boobs. And they don't care because I'm flat. So if I get a boob job, now they will care. Then, yeah, it's not gonna change anything for me, and that might be really upsetting. Is someone deathly allergic to peanuts? You're right, big titty might kill me. That's funny. I'm all about the peanuts. Southwest got them good nuts. All titty, good titty. Flat is justice. Medium is premium. What do they say about big tits? We love our titty monsters. I have my own validation. 380. Hell yeah. Never get surgery tattoos for someone else. They should be for yourself, in my honest opinion. I kind of fucking agree with that. Tattoo their face and name on you. Again, that would still be for you. Because you like the mark. You like the, you know, physical recognition of, I am this person's. Whether that be, you know, I am this person's woman, I am this person's man. They lay claim to me. Or, literal, you know, property of type of claim. Cairo, I upgraded the laser twice. Do you know if they stack? Do you know if all the different cores for the laser stack, or is it you're picking one? The question is, can there ever be too big a titty for you? Pick one? Okay. I have the green laser, I think. Is it green or blue? I have the blue one. That is 20% cell value. And, you want to end for that tasty damage multiplier? Do I? It already breaks everything. What do I need the damage multiplier for? I mean, I want it eventually once I have everything else, but... Hair tier crates plus density? Oh, I see. Probs with crate 10. Gotcha. Naruhodo. I upgraded my laser twice. I will upgrade... I will get to crate 10, and then I'll probably cascade. For now, I want to collect research tokens. I want to collect money. I want to boost the fuck out of research token value, as well as stability, as well as just a lot of the scalable things. I deadass don't know if tier 10 is sustainable right now. I'm going to find down back to 8? Really? Is that tier 10 crates at like max speed or max density? Max density, yeah. Well, like max density, max luck costs 6x more. Probably so you have all 8 token gens running. I need a drink. Like 70-ish times 6 per crate. Hot damn. I'm still doing speed. I need to be drink. God damn it, Sammy. I'm still doing max luck 5 times speed. And I've got the blue laser fucking blendering everything. Mine gets clogged still. Anomaly crate spawn. It's like on me already. Hi, Yuli. Hi, Shion. Shion! What happened to Giraffe last night is... Was it last night or the day before? I don't know, I saw that you banned that fucker. That fucking stinks. It has her really bummed out, I think. I have never dealt with something like that. No, actually I have. We had that one guy coming and dropping slurs. But like nothing as aggressive as what Giraffe got. And I'm like, I want to punch this guy. Shion hug. Icy hug. On smacking orbs. I was talking about Tails, Cairo. Tails and Xenoblade. Yesterday? Okay. I couldn't remember if it was yesterday or the day before. Get punched. Okay, Global. She was with us for Probability Labs. And Xenoblade, because Oku's playing it. And I was like, where are you at? What are you up to? He's like, a level 16, I have 2 characters. And I was like, oh, the game got fun for me when I got 3 characters. It was wild because I back in my chair and saw that, so I banned them now. Yeah. No, I saw that you banned them. It's like, what a miserable little cunt. What a miserable little just scum of a human existence. It's just like, you have nothing better to do. And like, I'm typically a like very forgiving person, right? I'm typically a very like, oh, you know, think of this person's perspective, think of this. But like, this guy's just going around to different chats, literally targeting LGBTQ people, looking for transgender streamers, and dropping the nastiest filth. I'm pricked, keep walking like that. Hi, C4. You can't say that, Ping. Hi, Scat Cat. You don't live in Spiderland? Global, I don't know if you're like... I get that you're always antagonistic against me. But like, Giraffemation, my friend, had someone come into their chat yesterday and drop really filthy slurs. And I'm like, hey, this person can suck a fat donkey dick. Like, this person sucks. I don't really think now is the time to be antagonistic and be like, wow, you can't say that. Make jokes about this. I put in notes, ungraceful attention hose. True. I'm Brick from Borderlands 2. It's very much just like, I'm so close. Okay, chill. Pull it back a little bit. I appreciate you thirsting over me. I like compliments and praise. But please don't announce in the Discord when you're about to come. No? Okay. Well, that's your final warning then. Can I be Mordecai? Okay, buddy. Yeah, answer! Hi, Zenny. Answer! Hello. Oh, vending machines. Cairo LeQuack came up to me last night. And he was like, what do you think of the new crate update? And I was like, I don't like it. And he was like, what? No! My savior, thank you, Nomasu. Lamau. Dude, I don't like how active it is. I liked it when I had to move every 15 minutes. It's literally tripled how often I'm running around now. This is Twitch, not Discord. He was then given egregious backshots. Okay. But you get the joke, right? You've seen the reference of... Please do not announce when you are giving birth in the Discord. This idle game doesn't have enough idle. Next! I'm with you to a degree. I think my happiness for new stuff overweighs my displeasure for how active it is. Based. Oh yeah, that. Okay. Nomasu gave a sub. So that increases the incline. I was not forgetting or putting that off. I was just doing my crate stuff. We're at 6 incline now. I want to drink. Sammy tabbing out of Path of Exile 2. Drink me! Was it Path of Exile? For real, for real. Never in my life have I been so down bad for the Pink Panther. Good lord. Starbound? I never played Starbound. I was told it's really good and then it just stopped getting updated, so it's like... Everybody's like, don't get into it, it's good, but it's very frustrating.
It is just Space Terraria.
It is kind of odd that they made the idle game more active. Seems like they did the update for people like me. That doesn't make sense. Yeah, I play modded. Whenever we get to crafting slot, we're doing Starbound. There's so many things I'd rather play.
Cairo, let's go.
I have just heard like mid things about Starbound. Like, yeah, it's good, but when was the last time I played Terraria? When was the last time I played Minecraft? Well, you were there for Minecraft, but I want to play Space Terraria. That sounds so sick. Days since Gyro said Slob 0. True. It's so good for what's there. And if you want to be done, the ending is easy to get to. I've been addicted to this game, Caves of Ood. It's so hardcore. I've heard of that. I don't remember anything about it right now, but I've definitely heard of it. Carmental slop bunny. Don't call him that. Don't call him your slop bunny. I don't like seeing that. My DM plays that game religiously. Ugh. What do I want to play? I want to play a little bit of WoW. I want to just like devolve into like a solo degenerate, not interacting with other people, and just do dailies and grinds and WoW and raid. I want to gear up my hunter. I also really want to play Path of Exile 2. I'm like at the end of the interludes. I have like just a little bit more of the Act 3 interlude. And then I think I'm at the end game with mapping. There's an RPG mod. We have classes and skills for Starbound. It's very nice for playing with others. It's so good, like CDDA, but not zombies. I know I'm being manipulated, but I'm going to call him that now. You're not being manipulated. You're just an idiot and susceptible to reverse psychology. But like, I'm not trying to do it. I'm just like, don't do this. And you're like, oh, I'm obligated to now. Okay, guys. Sam just learned what reverse psychology is, so he's really annoying right now. Just try to ignore it and move on. Just try not to pay attention to him. Guys, it would be awful if you all held me down and sucked my dick. Yeah, Sam, we're not gonna do that. It would be really horrible. Like, I'd hate it. I'd hate it so much if you guys just held me down and sucked my dick. Sam, we're not gonna do that. We know you know what reverse psychology is. We're not gonna do that. Whoa, Starbound really does look like Terraria. What's that one game? Kanoa? That's the group by Core Keeper. Wait, someone called me. Shut the fuck up, Origana. The group that did Core Keeper. They're working on a game like Terraria. I know Core was crazy excited for that. Oh, never mind. You're fine. I'm just... I want to make sure you know, Arcana, that I'm not actually mad in any capacity. Oh, wait. It's the summer solstice today, too? Oh. In case anyone like me forgot, Happy Father's Day. Text your dad. 50, 25, 25. Longest day of the year, everybody. She is waiting for the next System Erasure game. Hey, how long do you have now, by the way, Lind? Happy Father's Day. He's not awake yet. I wish I could. That fucking sucks, Proxy. I'll get the Ouija board I don't have. Hi, Rick. Hi, Smug. I miss him. I don't doubt that, Proxy. I didn't know the guy, right? I never met him. But he always seemed really cool. He always seemed really chill. You know, it was always... He always seemed like around stream, and it was, like, cool. And he'd be, like, checking in on you. And you'd be like, good night, Dad. And I was like... Not that, like, my dad would never be like that. I think he'd actually absolutely be like that. But I think, you know, the attention might go to my dad's head a little bit. If I was ever like, Dad, everybody, chat says goodnight to you. He'd be like, oh, I gotta impress chat. I gotta tell a joke for them. Tell them this. He'd probably try to think of some fun way to say goodnight, which would embarrass me. Put your dad on, thanks. Hi, Cat. Hoy, Smug. What the fuck, Yulind Proxy is here? What? Hi, Cat. Catlin. We are not Catland, but we are similar. This is Cougarland. Tomorrow will be... No. Tuesday will be Catland. Tomorrow will be Beach Day. Your dad's opinion on Cairo would be funny. I don't know what my dad thinks of Cairo. Obviously, when I stopped at my friend's house, I was like, yeah, he bought me a cake for my birthday. He bought me a bunch of presents. And they're like, oh, does he like you? And I don't remember what I told him. I think I told him, like, yeah, I think so, but, you know. I don't remember what I told him. Lynn on Tuesday. Probably free food, given all the orders. I did tell them this was the friend that did send the boba tea and the donuts. Yeah, he fantasized about me, but I tell him no. I probably told him, like, people have thought that we were dating because we spend so much time together, but he's really just my best friend. We just spend so much time around each other. Do they like Kim Possible too? I don't even know if they remember what Kim Possible is. Anomaly crate. It's all the way in the back. Oh no, it's not in the back. It's at the research lab. History will say they are really good friends. And the message says, I miss you so much. All I can think about is the taste of your lips as I touch myself at night. Want to make a joke about Dad not approving of your husband? I refrained until you mentioned people thinking you two are dating. Until they turned on each other. Veil of Eternal Blossoms. I might need to turn this one down. So far it seems like it's at a good level though. 50, 25, 25. You know, it's kind of crazy. People like grinded crazy hard for the the auto selling, and then this update comes out and it's just like, yeah, that's free. You just fucking get it. No biggie. Purple orbs ain't shit. Wow, this music makes me feel very Chinese this morning. Sitting on my back porch right now. This should be our final video. After this one, we should be over 5. I think this video is like 40 minutes long, which is perfect. We're at 3.7 right now. I never like just sit on the back porch, but when I let the dog out, I go out with her. Chinese character chironauters. I go out with her because you have to keep your eye on her. She gets a treat when she goes to the bathroom, but she doesn't get a treat if she just goes out and doesn't go to the bathroom. So she will just go out and fake it to try and get a treat. So I have to go into the backyard with her to make sure she actually goes. Because she will 100% just like walk over to the lawn and then walk back and be like, yo, give me that treat now. Did the thing. And it's like, you fucking bitch. You fucking lying, cheating bitch. It's not how this works. And so, it's a little weird. I don't like going out there at night. Once it's dark, there's no lights that I can see aside from the house. It is like just darkness of the forest. There is... You bad Pavloved her? I did not bad Pavlov her. She doesn't get treats when she just goes out. My father bad Pavloved her. My dad has spoiled her fucking rotten. I was actually very adamant we don't fucking give her a bunch of special, like, don't reward her for nothing. My dad's like, yeah, I'm gonna ignore that. She's such a good princess. Here she goes. Sounds like you should get a 20,000 lumens flashlight or whatever. From our house. And the house has a porch that wraps around like 2 sides of the house. There is a shed at the bottom of the hill that you can see that usually has no lights on. And then there is a wall of trees, and on the other side of that wall of trees, there is a neighbor on a different private road. So it's like the 2 backs of, you know, properties back up against each other, and they have a garage there at the back of their property. And that usually has a light on and like 3 cars around it. And so like, if I walk to a specific angle on the porch, back. Oh, I'm back. Whoa. If I walk to a specific angle on the porch, I can see the lights. Almost missed this anomaly crate because my headset was fucking dying. I really hope there's some fix for that. I really hope I could just like plug it into different ports, USB ports. And it like doesn't happen anymore. I really don't want to do that though, because do you guys have, for those of you that have a big screen, does it like stay on when you turn it off? Like, let's say you close SteamVR and you're not using your big screen at all. It's just plugged in. Does it like still have power going through it and run kind of hot? Because I hate that. So I like unplugging it every day. Yes? I hate that it does that. That's fair, yeah. I like when I unplug it, and then I plug it back in, and it's nice and cool. It's like, ooh. Like the cold side of the pillow. 10 billion! Oh my goodness. We need fucking 10 billion for this next upgrade. God. Maybe I stopped spending money on that stuff. Maybe I spend money on the research lab for a bit. Slop, slop, bun, bun, hi, hi, hi. Yeah, I told Global to not call you slop, slop, bun. And they're like, oh, well now I want to. So, sorry, Cairo. You're slop, slop, bun right now. I guess that's my fault. I need a drink. I need a drink. I'm eager for a nap after this. I got enough sleep last night, but like, not like super restful sleep. Not like, oh, I have so much energy for the day. I got enough to not be fucking dying. But I am tired. What's a story I have for you guys? Did you guys see the news about Guar? So, for anybody that doesn't know, Guar is a metal band. They always cosplay as, like, death metal aliens, demon things. And their cosplay is, like, heavy. It's like they're, like, fully, you know, hoofed-legged appendages setup kind of deal for their, outfits. Oh shit, it's Father's Day. Runs to call my dad. Guar is being investigated by the FBI. Why is Guar being investigated by the FBI, you ask? Because apparently they did a mock execution of Trump on stage. Which is like, oh, yeah, you probably can't do that. Apparently they've been doing mock executions for like decades. That's like one of their things is just, you know, we're gonna kill this guy. Except they do that to like all presidents. They've done that a ton. Yeah, no, they've been doing it for decades. That's like their thing. And you can do that as freedom of speech. It's definitely tiptoeing a line. Yeah, they've killed every president. It's tiptoeing a line, because you're not allowed to say, I'm going to kill the president, right? You're just not allowed to say that. I can say, you're not allowed to say that, but you cannot say that in itself. So I feel like just doing a mock execution of it is like, oh, is that illegal? I don't know. It's very much tiptoeing a line. They are being investigated by the FBI. They have been doing it for decades, but, you know, this is the first time they're being investigated for it. Kinda crazy. Oh my god. Yeah, Guar. I remember seeing something from them a bit ago that I was like, oh, I like these guys. I guess we're going to hear about someone's citizenship status being in question soon. Maybe? I don't know who you're referring to with that. Is it kind of crazy? Sounds like par for the course with the current admin. I mean, yeah. I think the more crazy part is the Guar part. The being investigated by the FBI because Trump is butthurt about it. That's par for the course. That's like, oh yeah, of course, sure. I didn't know Guar was doing that. That's like, oh my god. Speaking of current admin, I did mention it earlier. There's reflecting pool shenanigans. So the reflecting pool, they drained it early June. They applied the navy blue lining to it and refilled it. And immediately it filled with algae and the paint is peeling. Again? No, this is the first time. This is the first time. Yeah, they're pretty metal. It's full of algae and the paint's peeling. People have been going to the reflecting pool and like basically taking home souvenirs of paint chips. They've been finding like paint chips the size of plates and being like, yo, I got a piece of the reflecting pool. Shout out to this administration shenanigans, Lamau. And taking that home, right? One guy, I don't even know if he wanted a piece of it, but he was cycling at the reflecting pool. I imagine he got in to get a piece. And the CIA, I think it was the CIA, he was arrested. He was arrested, taken into custody, and they're basically blaming this guy, this one cyclist, for vandalizing the reflecting pool. And it's just like, are you fucking kidding me? God damn it. Did I just see blue? I did. That's the Capitol Police? Okay. My quota is now 1.5 trillion. Yeah, mine's 10 billion. And I'm gonna reset because I don't want to spend 10 billion on research. A reset quota is 2,000. I very much hope there's no consequences for that guy. Hope he gets a fat paycheck. Because obviously that's fucking ridiculous. Did you let your quota get up to 1.5 trillion just for the fun of it?
Huh?
Did you let it get that high just to see how high it would go?
Quota to 1.5 trillion? I haven't gotten to that high.
I have no idea what you're saying, Cairo.
My quota is 334 billion.
I just reset it to 100.
Yeah, I was probably gonna reset it after 200 bill.
I reset it at 10 billion. Oh, it gets better. The solution of hydrogen peroxide they added was enough. So not only did they overspend, they didn't even fulfill their contract. They used a concentration low enough to do nothing but break the paint. Break the paint. Wonder how much the current budget has been spent on pointless litigation. I don't even know if we have a way to track that. Yes, like Scat Cat said, the original quote for redoing the reflecting pool, $2 million. The actual amount that it's cost so far is 14 million. And apparently the guy that did it is a Trump friend who is like...
Someone who's scammed money before many times. Have you seen a picture of that guy, actually?
Dude, he looks like a cigar-touting villain.
Yes. He's like cartoon villain as fuck.
Kittyland. It's Cougarland. It's Cougarland, Ganna. You are here for the explanation. Hi, Ganna. Hi, Giraffe. Oh, God, look at these, Kittyland. It's Cougar! Okay, can someone explain why they are putting bleach in the water? Peroxide, hi, Giraffe puppy. Basically, They redid the reflecting pool. They added a navy blue finish paint job to it. It started getting full of algae. And, I know I tease. It's to kill the algae. It is also why the paint is peeling. Yes. They didn't. Sorry I wasn't. Healy, can you go kill the world boss real quick? I want to see if the mount drops. Hi, Friday. No. I cannot Friday. 1, because you know that mount isn't going to fucking drop. 2, I played Remix. I played Miss of Pandaria Remix. I got the mount. Also, they put things in the water that make the friggin' frogs gay. Yay. Didn't even paint it. It's spray on truck liner. Oh my god, actually? Alright, they were pouring bleach into it. And the peel, and that was it. They were pouring peroxide into it, which is basically an acid. Not bleach, but they were pouring an acid into it, Gana, with the hopes that this is gonna kill the algae. It did not kill the algae, and it made the paint start peeling. So, lose-lose situation for them. They got the worst scenario of both things they didn't want to happen. They wanted to kill the algae off. They wanted to, you know, have it look nice and pretty in, you know, their navy blue layer of paint. And they fucked up both things. To kill severe algal bloom, you have to redrain the pool and spray with chlorine.
Yeah.
It's a requirement? Why is there a pool of ethereal cum? Oh, never mind. This is Miss of Pandaria. This zone is the Vale of Eternal Blossoms. Towards the end of the expansion, this guy named Garrosh was like, I'm gonna corrupt Draenor, the heart of Draenor, the Vale of Eternal Blossoms, by putting the heart of an old god that's a very corruptive energy thing into your, you know, pool of serene waters. Because fuck you, I'm just evil. And people go, Garrosh did nothing wrong. Actually, they wanted flag blue. Okay, alright. They should add catfish to eat the algae. Then bears to eat the catfish. Yeah, I have videos of RFK Jr. swimming in that. Oh, God. Eat Kyra, my beloved slop bun. Yeah, it's exactly as Rafi says. You can save effort by just bleaching it. Let it sit a week, and then painting it. And it wouldn't have peeled. Garrosh, if I recall correctly, he was an orc, right? He was in Warcraft 3. He was not in Warcraft 3. You are thinking of Grom. So, Grom Hellscream was in Warcraft 3. And he's the guy that he kills Manaroth with Thrall. And he dies in the process, but he saves Thrall from dying. And this liberates the orcs from demons' control. In World of Warcraft, specifically the Burning Crusade expansion, Thrall goes to Draenor and he meets Garrosh Hellscream, the son of Grom. And he's like, dude, your father was so cool, he saved my life. And Garrosh is like, no, he was a loser. He was the, you know, the chief, the war chief of the Horde and of the Warsong clan, and he sold us out to demons. And Thrall is like, yeah, he made mistakes, but he made up for them. Eventually, he gave his life to free us from them. He's pretty cool in my book. And Garrosh is like, wow, my father redeemed himself? Okay, I'm not depressed anymore. And, Garrosh becomes like a general under Thrall. And he's very inspiring. He's very much like, he represents the next generation of orcs and is very inspiring to them. And so when Thrall gets called by the world to go on a shaman journey, Thrall says, Garrosh, you got a lot of anger issues and problems, but you're very influential, and the orcs really like you, so you're war chief now. War chief of the entire Horde. I'm gonna go talk to the earth. I'm gonna go talk to rocks. And Garrosh immediately was like, alright everybody, now that I'm in charge, there's gonna be some fucking changes. Change number 1, no more peace. Get that sissy shit out of here. Change number 2. We are conquerors and we're taking this bitch over. He immediately becomes like the fucking villain. And so he's kind of like a very antagonistic ruler for the Cataclysm expansion. But he's, you know, he does serve with honor. He is like, you know, strength and honor. And then in Mists of Pandaria, he just goes full tilt. He just goes full villain. Give ourselves over to the old gods. Strengthen ourselves with Sha energy. We are the masters. Kicks out the remaining members of the Horde. So the Forsaken, the Trolls, the Tauren, the Goblins, the Blood Elves. And the final raid of Mists of Pandaria. Hi, Zachy. Hello, Plugtail Sus. What the fuck? The final raid of Mists of Pandaria is you're invading Orgrimmar, and then you kill him as well. You don't kill him. You beat him up as the final boss. There's mobs on the ground, Blizzard, and worms to decompose the bears when they eventually die. Wouldn't that overload Grinder with all the Republicans there as well? It would cause cracks that would need to reseal too. Because if a better solution would probably be to make a new pool. Since the original issue was that it had a crazy amount of cracks. That's how ecosystems work. Enslaving Draenei's drool. Well, you just pour a new crack sealing. Lining layer. Another problem is the cracks in the pipes that wasn't even addressed. Starts putting together a bid to fix the pool. Hello, Plugtail Sus. That's actually part of his spine. If you pull hard enough, it will temporarily paralyze him. Right, Father's Day. Have fun, y'all. Have fun, Scat Cat. Are we over 5? Not even close. We're at 4.6. How fucking big is this video? I didn't think it was that long, but yeah, it's feeling kind of long. 42? It's exactly what I thought it was. It just is going very slow. Huh.
Sitting on hold with my bank.
Oh.
I can't make any purchases on Twitch on any of my like accounts or cards.
Oh.
I think Twitch is blocked.
Bark, bark, bark. Hi,
for some
Dore.
reason.
Too high to be a plug type, but we can dream. Hi, Green Elf. Hi, Dore. Hi, Sir Noble. They've been sealing it for years. As long as that pool. Pool's been alive, it suffers from age. I don't know shit about the pool. I just know he's fucking it up right now. I need a drink. Anomaly crate. I think we're about to go into the Horde town. I'm just surprised I didn't fill it with epoxy resin to make the world's largest, tackiest coffee table. Say that again?
I hate epoxy resin so much.
Really? Why?
The school that I work with had that shit, and any kind of cleaning chemical will strip that in no time.
Oh. Hi, Lugs. Wait, hang on. I was gonna say, Lugs, are you playing Minecraft right now? But he ended. How you doing this morning, beautiful? I'm tired. I got enough sleep, I just... Physically, I'm a little tired. I know shit. Because I maintain my family pool. One more. 12 billion and I have all the special crate chance. Because I maintain my family pool. In general, he did most of the okay steps, but painting was wrong. Because you do not paint the pools with paint. It gives algae a surface to cling to. Didn't know, algae has to make a layer of wax to allow actual growth because concrete and chlorine is toxic to it. How are you doing this morning, beautiful? It was hardcore and we had an unfair death, so it's game over? Ah, I see. I don't like playing hardcore stuff. I very much get upset at unfair deaths. I thought I saw a thing for a moment, but I don't think I did. So it was game over. I think I have 3 more walks. Hi, Nundary. Hi. I think we go into the Horde Town. I think we go into the Alliance Town. And I think we, I think we go into the raid. No, not the raid portal. The dungeon portal. I did not play Alliance for Mists of Pandaria. This expansion came out, and this is the only expansion I didn't do the launch of. Every other WoW expansion, I was there for the launch. But this one, I was playing Guild Wars 2, and the expansion came out, and I was just like, I don't care. And then after 4 weeks, I was like, wow, Guild Wars 2 is dying because I went back to play WoW. I'm gonna go play WoW 2. And I leveled up my Warlock. I joined a guild. And the guild kind of sucked. They had roster issues, and they just disbanded, and I was like, oh boy, stair climb mode. The guild kind of sucked. And so I also sucked on my Warlock. I was not doing good on my Warlock. And so I remember just leveling my Rogue. And I was doing really good on the Rogue. The Rogue was fun and it felt right. And I remember having this moment of, hang on. I played a Rogue alt in Wrath of the Lich King and it was a lot of fun. Why am I not a Rogue main? And so I started playing my Rogue, joined a trade chat guild, geared up with them, had a lot of fun. I joined this guild, and because they all outgeared me, I was the lowest DPS. But then when I got gear, I was the highest DPS. And then I emotionally manipulated all of them into caring more about their DPS. We would do a fight, and I'd be like, wow, Hunter, you did really good that fight. Your DPS was really high. And none of them used damage meters. They'd be like, oh? I want to see. And everyone else would be like, you can see the damage? I want to see. And, so I'd link them the damage meter.
Am I good?
I'd be coy about it. I'd always phrase it like, well, I mean, since you want to see it, sure. And I would, I'd link them the damage meter like that. Taught them how to get their own damage meter. They all got hyper competitive. And started caring about damage. And, as they got better and started doing research about stuff, it became a, like, hyper competitive guild. Not as a whole guild, but like the DPS. Why do they even PvP if not to stare at the DPS meter? I couldn't tell you. It was weird to me. The big screen is not behaving well today. I am aware, Global. Although I think that one... So, I don't know if it's the big screen or the base stations when I just lose tracking. Mother, if we got you a Stairmaster, would you do video of you ascending the stairway to heaven? Which each step enumerates each of your sins you committed? No. Hi, Master Bandalord. Howdy, Yuli. Hi. After the first raid tier, we then went into Throne of Thunder. And dude, this guild was so fun. Even though they weren't that good, we were like progressing through normal and not even heroic. But it was so fun. We had 5 DPS. And like, literally, it was a toss-up between which DPS was going to be top on any fight. It was just like, oh, the BM Hunter was top this time. The Assassination Rogue was top this time. The Arms Warrior was top this time. We had 2 tanks that both sucked. And we had 3 healers that were all okay. One healer was a little bit better than the other 2. And she ran her fucking mouth because of it. But going into Throne of Thunder, we joined another guild. We got like much better healers and tanks, and so this was like going to be the golden age of this group. This should have been like one of the funnest times in playing WoW. But I had just met my ex on Ragnarok Online 2. And I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go play this MMO instead, y'all have fun. And I quit the guild. And played with that ex through Ragnarok Online 2. And then Rift. And then him and I had kind of broken up. We didn't really break up because we weren't really like officially dating, but we kind of were dating. He got together with the guild leader from our guild in Rift. And she wanted to go back to WoW, so she was paying for his sub, and I was just like, well, I could pay my own sub. And so we came back to WoW. We were raiding in her guild, and it was literally just the 3 of us. All 3 of us were DPS, and we were like really good. But like every single other person in the guild fucking sucked. They were so bad. And then Wildstar came out. And I went to go play that for like 8 months. The real question is, who was the sub? I mean, you know, between me and the ex, it was me. Between him and the girl, I have no fucking clue. At the end of Wildstar, I had a lot of fun on Wildstar with my old Wrath Lich King guild, but the game was too much of a fucking grind. It was like you had to just do dailies for 4 hours just to set foot in raid. And I did not like that. I came back to WoW. I came back to playing with the ex. I actually snuck back into the guild. I didn't tell him I was coming back. I just joined the guild on a new hunter. And I used the name from that I met him with on Ragnarok Online 2. So on Ragnarok Online 2, I had made a character named Whimsicott that was a Beastmaster. And then I leveled with him on a character that was a sorceress named Corsola. Pokemon names. And then when we played Rift, he was Miku and I was Gumi. And that's what we called each other. We called each other Miku and Gumi. And then on WoW, I think my rogue's name was Nargacuga. Monster name. And when I came back a year later on this hunter, I took the name Corsola. So it was a hunter named Corsola. And he was like, wait, are you? And I was like, I have no idea what you're talking about. Did you play Ragnarok Online 2? I've never even heard of this game. There's a 2? And he was like, sorry, I thought you were someone else. And then I would tell like references to like our old jokes. I kept him going for like 2 fucking days. That's emotional manipulation, isn't it? I wouldn't speak in Discord. I would just tell these jokes in chat. And he'd message me like, there's no way. You have to be Gumi. Hi, Archangel. And I was like, dude, I'm not Gumi. How did you even know this person? And they're like, well, we kind of, you know, they're my best friend and we got dated. I was like, dude, you're being weird.
You know that?
A little bit. Cotton ball Pokemon. Please stop. I'm having Grimm's Twitter PTSD. Why are you thinking of Grums? I assume you meant Grums instead of Grims. You're such a troll. Yeah. Once he figured out it was me. Yulind is bad. A little bit. Hi, Vin. Once he figured out it was me, we raided with his Flex guild for a little bit. He had 2 guilds he raided with. He had the guild that, you know, that girlfriend that he had, her guild. And they were doing Flex raiding, which is like bottom of the barrel. There was Heroic, Normal, and then Flex at the bottom. And they were so bad. And then he had this pug he would participate in every week that was raiding Heroic and killing Garage. So he was like doing the hardest content in the game with a group. And then he'd come raid lead this group in Flex, and they would talk back to him and give him sass, like, I think we should do this with the strategy. And he's just like, dude, what are you talking about? The real question is, why do I find that cute? You know why. Grimes? Like Musk's ex-wife? I raided with his Flex group for a moment. They sucked and fell apart, and then he brought me to the Mythic group, or the Heroic group, and they really liked me there. They were like, this rogue's gear is dog shit, and they're keeping up with us. Dude, if they had best in slot, they'd be fucking pumping. And I was like, oh, that's not an ego boost or anything. Anyways, I should call Core. That was my Pandaria experience. Tappies, you're such a troll. Hey, you. Yulind is bad, Grimes. The real question is, why do I find that cute? Anyways, I should call Core. Hug, hug, hug. Dude. That ex. We met on Ragnarok Online. Started, you know, not really dating, but like, I guess like basically dating. Went to Rift. He started dating the guild leader we had in Rift. They were both like, Yulind, I'm sorry. I stole him from you. I was like, you didn't. I literally actively encouraged him. I literally told him to ask you out. Stop it. Rift. She hated Rift, and so we came back to WoW. She didn't have internet. She had to play on a mobile hotspot. And so she had like 30,000 ping on Rift and like 5,000 ping on WoW. It was horrendous. But her damage was good. She just couldn't move out of fire. I go play WildStar for like 8 months, right? I come back. They're still dating, but it is fucking strained. They are not getting along. And I remember at one point he's like, Anomaly Crate. At one point he's like, dude, she just is fucking around with this Death Knight. I know she's cheating on me. She's fucking around with this Death Knight. And I was like, I don't know, man. I haven't been here. And then they broke up. And then sure enough, she was with that guy. And it was like, ooh. Ooh. Yulind was the glue in the relationship. I'm getting mogged by a death chud. I don't know. Yulind was the Death Knight. I was the rogue. I was not the Death Knight. I raided as a Death Knight in Wrath of the Lich King and in Legion. But not fucking Miss Pandaria. Kinda sounds like he was the peroxide in the pool. I don't think he was.
Yeah.
What?
I want to go to walk.
I'm tired. It's not a tiring walk. I'm just, I stayed up till 4 and I walked the dog this morning.
You're surprised how late you were up.
Yeah, it was definitely later than I normally stay up, but like, I don't know, I just wasn't, I was feeling crazy tired around 3. Towards the end of Trash Compactor, I was literally holding my head in my hands like, oh god, I'm falling asleep. And then I went to Manus's instance. I kind of just had a burst of energy for 30 minutes. And it was like, shit, I could stay up another 2 hours, but I should go to bed so I don't die tomorrow. So 4 a.m. is the cutoff. I just now noticed why MMO environments are so spread out. What do you mean? We're at the end. We have like a minute or 2 left. What are we at distance-wise? 5.4. They're very big? Well, of course they're very big. It's an open world, Pixel. And you don't want everybody in like the same room. That would be miserable. You want everybody spread around, running through fields, encountering each other and seeing each other. But you know, you don't want it to be so crowded that you're shoulder to shoulder with people at all times. You want it to feel like a living, open, breathing world. With secluded spots, with popular spots. Yippee! This is before we had the scroll. Gandharan Fields. It's a Guild Wars video. Even though, I mean, I don't know. I think I just never noticed it in Terra as much. And that was MMO. Terra is a very open environment. It has a lot of mob density. It has a lot of, you know, you will see enemies on the road and stuff. But, no, Terra's a fucking huge world. If you didn't notice it, then that's kind of you just not noticing it. You guys look at crates. Terra? I need to make walking videos of Terra at some point, Master Pandalord. Right now I'm
still alive.
On private servers. I know it's alive on private servers.
Okay.
And then somebody recently told me, no, it's still got a thing, but I'm like, I'm pretty sure it's just private servers.
I haven't actually seen Terra in like 8 years.
No, Terra is a game that I would love to make walking videos of. Official game is dead? I would love WildStar. That's like the game. WildStar and Breath of the Wild are the 2 games that like I would kill to make walking videos of those 2. Cairo, crate.
Yeah, what?
Crate. Shrug. Terra on private official game said, hi Pando. Hi howdy global. I always felt claustrophobic in cities in Terra, but still saw people on roads. Oh my goodness. Well, Anonymous, that's very kind of you to do that after the walk.
You get nothing.
Oh, I'm gonna take a
Okay. Wowie. You got Zammy, Shiameth, Slayer, Uzi-chan, and Nighty. I know Zammy. I don't recognize the others. Wait, hold on. Wait, if I'm gonna run around hitting orbs, I'm supposed to give you guys a view of it. Stand there. Whoa, tracking. Tracking, please! I hate it when it loses like 2 times in a row. Wowie. You hit my orb, baby girl. I'll kill you. I'll kill you, Pixel. 3, 3, and 4? If there's red orbs, are in the fabricator room. Well, actually, there's a lot of red orbs not being in that room. Blow up alpaca. Okay, I think I got them all. 50, 25, 25. I did. Today was productive for crates. We got we upgraded our laser twice. We sat at max level for a bit. We can cascade right now. We have 5 research tokens. Holy shit. I didn't realize we'd gotten that much already after resetting. Thank you, Anonymous, for the sub. Hi, Shiamath. What the fuck? Don't blow up Pixel. I'm not blowing up Pixel. That's just Pixel saying that they're gonna get blown up. Obviously, I'd never blow up Pixel.
I would.
Yeah, I don't doubt it. Okay, how about me? No. I wouldn't blow you up. I just think for 10 seconds about it. World. Search worlds. What? Shy or Umet is the easiest way to say my name. Okay. I like Umet. How about me? P.S. That's a reference to a GIF I send people. I've seen that look in Yule's eyes. He's planning something. How about now? I think it's from FF14. What are you talking about? They're always dull and blank. You're so mean, Global. I need this. I need this one. Discord. Where are they? Not that one, not that one. Where are they? Oh, here they are. Was it this far back? Hold on. Where the fuck? I'm trying to find a DM from somebody. I'm scrolling back a lot farther than I thought I would need to. Although maybe it wasn't from this person. Did we just send this many fucking DMs to each other, or? No, it is. Wait, hold on. That's not the DM at all. But it's just as good. Is this a... Okay, hold on. Search worlds. Delete the thing. Okay. New instance. Friends. Drop portal. Portal. Wait, nope. I gotta click this first. Okay, portal. This isn't what I was looking for. But, potentially just as good. Great job, Yulind. Thank you. What are you talking about? Dull and blank. It's the limitation of the shader. Ray tracing does squat. I need to bring this here. We're gonna pause Route 10. It's very quiet. Also, when did this start existing? Published May 3rd. Toggle music, mirror, mirror, toggle footsteps. Okay.
Is this your first time coming here?
Yes.
It's actually really cozy.
Woo! This is the Fabre Manor, which is the home of the protagonist of Tales of the Abyss. Apart from raids, I'm super new here. Are we walking to somewhere? Is this his fucking room? So I always walk 5 miles a day. We just finished. I walk a minimum of 5 miles a day. We just did, I think it was 5.5. And now, I just gotta have it here. And now I'm kind of just looking for a place to chill and be comfy. However, I'm kind of just exploring a world that Hobbit sent me a link to. I was trying to find a different world that I thought Hobbit sent me a link to, but this one was there, so it was like, oh. I'm saving this one. Worlds.
It took you so long because I sent you this like a month ago, didn't I?
I don't think it was that long ago. I think I just missed it. I think I just completely missed it in the DMs. I was looking for the other one. I was looking for the Lewin world. Because when I search for Lewin, it doesn't show up, and so I was like, oh, well, maybe I gotta find like a specific name for it. And then I didn't see it in our DM, so maybe I was sent the other Tales world by someone else. I thought it was you, though.
No, yeah, I sent this like a week ago.
There's bricks in the background that are just rounded square pegs. Courtyard, Yulind. He's like a puppy that needs to be walked daily to sleep. Well, okay, all right. Oh, that's cute. Which Tales game is this again? This is Tales of the Abyss. This is if I put the camera here. Yeah, right there. This is the game immediately following.
I didn't send you it, but I sent you the Lewins to your DM, so you have it.
Okay, thank you. This is the game right after Tales of Symphonia. It was on the PlayStation 2. Combat-wise, it's really not that different or special from Tales of Symphonia in any capacity. Character-wise, the roster is okay. There's a few bland characters. World-building-wise, it's alright. It doesn't feel as crazy as Symphonia, so it's like, whatever. Story-wise, I don't think there's a better Tales game. The actual story and, like, stuff that happens in Tales of the Abyss is like, holy fucking shit. That's This is the best one. This is my favorite story. I love the Tales of the Abyss story. Everything else, it's okay. It's all right. But for whatever reason, Bandai Namco just doesn't give a shit about this game. They have remastered Symphonia like 5 times. They have remastered Vesperia 2 times. They're remastering all the others. And Abyss is old. It's a PlayStation 2 game. And the fans are just like, Abyss, 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 Abyss. Give us Abyss. Please give us Abyss. Give us the Abyss remaster. It was on the PlayStation 2. Please give us this. And Bandai Namco is instead going like... So the game that came out 9 years ago that you have on Steam, we're gonna remaster that one. And everybody's like, why? You're getting a new Tales game? What do you mean we're getting a new Tales game? Was that like leaked or something? It's Tales of Berseria again remastered HD. Okay. Everybody wants this one. The most recent announcement for Tales was Eternia HD. So everybody's kind of like, oh, okay, cool. That one's one, that's not a bad remaster. That one's a game that, you know, not a lot of people had access to. But the one before that was Berseria, which we're actually playing through with Cairo, Eris, and Ginjo. And that one, everybody's just like, why did you remaster this one? It's literally on Steam. But yeah. I'll probably do stretches here. No, I'll probably do stretches at Lewin tomorrow. But I'm happy to have another Tales world. I wonder, now that I think about it, Fabre Manor, author, Takato Masuki. Oh boy. I wonder if he's doing a lot of like Tales maps. Lewin, the City of Hope. Okay, that's the one that I was looking for. Why didn't I find that when I searched for Lewin? Okay, listen to this guy's worlds. Lewin, the City of Hope from Tales. Sho Tucker's Home from Full Metal. Sega Genesis Classics. Fabre Manor, Tales of the Abyss. Dublich, Full Metal Alchemist. That's where the teacher is. Aqua Wing Ship. Eden Zero. Hannah Montana Farmhouse. Okay. That is quite the selection.
Oh, closer Robo, man.
Oh, he's got the Ninja Academy from Naruto. Merlin's Magic Research Area. He's got 7 Deadly Sins maps here. Cairo's house? Oh. He's got a Bakugan map. BioLizard Arena from Sonic. Okay, wait, hold on. Hold on. This guy might have a lot of fucking goated maps. Add to favorites, stream. Okay. Cairo's house? We're not going there,
It
but...
did sound like you said that.
That is
Or
what I
did
said.
you actually say it? Okay.
I will show you guys. I think the way they actually pronounce it is Kairos. But yeah. Cairo's house. From One Piece.
Yippee. No, I'm not going to that.
I miss the Slop Slop Bun. Byakugan Battle Brawler? Yes, they what was the Bakugan map? Author. Where is it? Bakugan Tournament Lobby. Yep, he's got a Bakugan map. Oop, portal. Man, that takes me back. Pog, Hannah Montana, straight up Cairo's house. Tales of Berseria again, remastered HD. Right. I really need a shower. I am like fucking gross because of the walk this morning. I'm ready for my nap. So I'm gonna find somewhere to send you guys. I was going to raid G. I was looking at raiding G earlier, but he was doing a hardcore thing, and they had an unfair death early on, I am told. And so, We gotta find someone else. Oh, God. I see 3 targets. Thank you for welcoming me. Hope you have a relaxing shower, nice nap. Thank you. I do this every day, Amit. And so, anytime you feel like popping in, you're always welcome. Let's go. Quick, someone grab his tail and remove it like a Dragon Ball. No! I need this. Let's go to Tarkov. Thank you for the follow. Let's go to media.
Walkies who wanting to kill yourself. Okay.
Can somebody give me the socials? Thank you, Hobbit. And then yeah, we're going to media. Thank you everybody for keeping me company. We did, I think, 5.5 miles. We had 6 incline, thanks to Sammy.
Wall riding.
Why does it have wall riding?
I don't know.
Sammy and Nomasu. Today, normally we do a Sunday playthrough of stuff. I haven't been doing that. Thanks for seeing. Thank you, Joe. We're kind of waiting till Power World till I pick up Sunday stuff again. And then even when we do pick up Power World, I don't think it'll be just a Sunday thing. But yeah, I love you. Bye. Tomorrow is beach day. Tuesday is cat day. Yup.